Hey,
How
come
many
here real
brothers
quick,
you
big
got,
dog.
man?
I got two.
You keep
I got
popping
two.
out with more people.
I got
like,
two brothers. That's it. The other guy, Richie, is a brother from another
What's
mother.
the other brother's name?
I got Aaron and Alec.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only two. All A names. Yo, what up? Hey, do you mind hooking me up with some ice and some water in that, my dude? Please?
Son of a.
Ooh, damn, Alfred. He Alfred you. That's the A. That's the A. He Alfred you. Like, yeah.
Nah, I'm letting him use my phone right now because his phone is charging. So it's dead as a doornail. So he's listening to mine for music. So that's the least he can do for me.
Ah, that's how it is. Oh, shit.
It won't be too long.
You say it won't be too long.
Why do you want the slide? You finna go to bed. Like, what are you doing? You could have had the slide an hour ago. She hungry? Hold on.
I'm just setting up my PC to go ahead and get the amazing colors. Appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Yeah. There we go. Amazing colors. Where's... See, we live already? Yep. Let's go to my YouTube so I can find you. Hope everybody's doing well tonight.
Oh, shit.
YouTube. Go to the LagFest, because that's where we do. Well, I like the green. The green is nice.
Yeah.
The green is nice.
I was gonna add a what's that? Bug zapper. But I'll do that next. I'll do that.
Well, isn't that what color the last one was?
No, it's an actual bug zapper.
Oh,
it's gonna say LagFest. But
that'd be sick. That'd be sick. Copy. All right, I'm telling my people now. You hear him in the background, like trying to ruin some stuff.
I don't know what that was. Sound like she got hurt. Oh man.
Oh man.
But I'm too comfortable to get up, so Band-Aid, whatever you know, whatever you gotta do. What happened to it?
I'm done. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go now.
Yeah,
let everybody know.
That sound like
what's up, Bat Boy? Gray Leo.
You hear cats and trash in the background, like every time plays.
Yeah.
Like, what was that? Like, oh man. Real content.
Yo, I was live earlier. Like, look, bro, I was live earlier, and somebody was like, "Bro, did you spray paint your beard?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, what?" They was like, you got spray paint coloring for, face for head hair and facial hair, and I was like, "No." They was like, "I don't believe you," and I was like, "Why?" And they was like, "I just don't." And so I was like, "Here, let me make sure that you see exactly what I'm talking about." And then they was like, "Bro, there's no way that that's your real facial hair color. Look at this. Look at this." It looks like I spray painted all this red, and all this is brown.
Do it white, and you have like a Santa thing.
I didn't do this though. I didn't do it though. It just
do it though. Do a white beard.
I'd love to have a white beard. I'd be like one of the most epic. I'd be like, what's his name? White. What's his name from Ichigo?
No, not that. They're like, what is it? It's not. It's blonde, but it's almost white. Damn, I see chicks do it all the time. It's so blonde that it looks white. It's crazy.
Oh, bleach blonde.
Bleach blonde?
I think that's what it's called. I think it's called bleach blonde.
But do that. There you go.
Do that. I didn't spray paint. This is all natural. I didn't spray paint this.
Right.
I promise I didn't. They was. You don't even believe me now, do you?
No, man. Like, yeah, everybody's got beard spray. Like, it's all good. Like,
I don't have beard spray.
You do your chest hairs too, man. It's all good. Right? You know what I mean? Hey, some ladies like a little gray though. You know what I mean? Lets them know, like, damn.
I don't have no gray in it.
You know what I mean? He's seasoned.
Wait, is that a gray hair? Oh, no, that's blonde.
That's pubes.
No, that's blonde.
Yeah.
Blonde.
The mustache pisses me off because it gets in my nose and gets in my food. And
That's why you gotta keep it trimmed. Gotta keep it. See, like I agree, because like this, I be biting my hair all the time.
Ah, fuck. Like when you're chewing. Yeah. He said he's lying, CKG.
You see how my people come in here talking crazy?
He's
Come here talking crazy.
I know. Bro, that profile pic. I know Zaja's is outlandish.
What's up with my profile pic?
I don't know.
How you say it's outlandish? What's outlandish about it?
That's what he said. Look, he said, bro, that profile pic.
Do you have adrenaline in your soul? Yeah, it's like it's constant.
Adrenaline in your soul. Whew.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it other than I just got it. I'm built different. Back this up a little bit. I mean, how else would I be able to drink vodka like this and still keep composure? You feel me?
Ooh.
Without the adrenaline, you won't get leveled out.
Are you sure?
He said, "Yellow, get the one." Are you talking about? What's his name? I don't remember his name. He's like Bruce Willis, but not Bruce Willis. Jason Statham. The Jason Statham movie called Adrenaline. Is that what you're referring to?
What?
Talking about Gray Leo. Are you referring to the Jason Statham movie Adrenaline? No? All right. Well, yeah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, bro. I tried my best. You could at least help me out and, like, been my boy and be like, yeah, that's what I meant. And then DM be like, that is not what I meant at all, you dumbass. You didn't have to make me look dumb on here, but it's all good. I understand, Gray Leo. I understand. Baki. That's a Baki reference? What? I'm trying to eat it and it falls in my mouth. You talking about head hair? Oh, I couldn't do head hair that long. I got my head hair so long one time that I could make a ponytail out of it, but it was only like literally the top portion. So it was just up here and above. So like nothing on the sides. But yeah, I'd let it go down and it'd be down to here. And I was like, I gotta get rid of this. It was cool, but it's a WWE reference. Oh, so Custom should have known is what you're saying. I see. Custom's the one slacking here.
Huh?
It's a WWE reference.
What is?
You missed it, sir. What is it? Zajan, do you have adrenaline in your soul? Apparently, that's a WWE.
I missed a WWE reference aimed to a question towards you. What is it?
I didn't know what it was. You said you didn't know what it was either.
I don't know what it was. He was asking you something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to him. He said, "Hey, Zajan, do you have adrenaline in your soul?"
Yeah, have you ever heard that from the WWE?
No,
I hadn't either. I don't know what
it
is.
You're not a part of the WWE.
Exactly. So
I've never heard anyone say they have adrenaline in their soul. That must be some new WWE,
He said he's gonna link it. All right, so he just sent me a link. Let me see how new this looks. Damn it!
I wouldn't even fuck with a wrestler like that. Like who would say that type of shit? I don't know.
Cody Rhodes.
See, Cody Rhodes is good now. See, before Cody Rhodes wouldn't say no shit like that. Cody Rhodes would say that now, but 10 years ago, Cody Rhodes, no. He wouldn't say no adrenaline shit like that. Well, maybe, because he was doing that Stardust shit. Yeah, it fits. Yeah, Cody Rhodes on some other stuff.
Oh, it's theme song.
I want to try to beat your ass on Zeno.
Not bad.
Well,
Not
I
bad.
don't know. Why just ask you stream? Like, hey, when's the next time you streaming? You know what I mean? Like, what's this? I want to beat your ass on Zeno. Like, right? Why y'all be coming at
I don't
this
know.
shit?
I don't know when I'm gonna go back to Zeno, man. So I like
What are you talking about? It's your favorite game. You said it.
I won't lie, it is, but right now I'm just what I'll probably do for those of y'all that are in the chat that still want to fight in Zen, I'll probably make a day or something and get with y'all on Discord and we'll just have a Discord battle, you know. We'll probably do something like that, you know, just so y'all can have some fun. Because it's not like I don't want to play the game, it's not what I want to play right at this moment. So we can set up a day.
Well,
you
it's
know,
Dauntless.
Play. What you mean?
It's Dauntless, the video game.
I have no idea what that is. What's that about?
You're missing out. Okay.
What's it about?
Right, you're raising
Sounds
like
crazy.
these like creatures.
Mhm.
Pretty dope. You get to make a character. That's pretty dope.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's got a staff, some like magic. You know, tall trees, fucking forest, woods.
Oh, okay.
You got water. You know, clouds and shit.
That sounds like a lot of games, right, with the clouds, but you know, I'll let it fly. I'll let it fly.
The game, you can tell, okay? Like,
now, you know what I'm actually into right now? Like, if you want me to be honest right now, I'm playing a lot of Fortnite recently, and I'm playing a lot of what is it? What is this? What is it called? Hold up.
Hi, Puffy Yami Yumi.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'm playing.
Okay.
I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel here recently.
That's what I just said.
I don't know. Like, I barely know what the game is called.
It's time to.
But I will say that you know, it's not like old Yu-Gi-Oh, so it's not the same, but you know, it is still more like a.
What do you mean it's not old Yu-Gi-Oh? The characters ain't there?
They're there, but
All
right. So the easiest way to explain it is, you remember how many cards they had back then? Back when the Black Luster deck was out.
Fuck no, bro. Like everybody, I would meet people and they would have completely different cards than me. Like, how is this possible? I feel like I got every card.
They have so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards out right now, bro. I would. All right, so here's the only reason that I lose games. You remember how you could read an effect on a card and you could understand it really simply. It's very simple. But like, you know, if I had to get real Yu-Gi-Oh cards, if I had to use my actual deck that I use now, and I use the Dragon Maids deck with a bunch of extra BS because I love Blue Eyes and I'm trying to get a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon deck that I'll be able to use with this, but we're working on it. But I would have like Buster Blader, for instance. If you have another dragon on the field, doesn't matter if he's a special, as long as he's a dragon type monster, Buster Blader gains like 500 attack points, right? Very simple. Now you have cards that are so long with a definite like explanation, you can't actually read it on the card. It's that long. So like on the game, like if the game, it's like me playing chess. I don't know chess well enough to play it unless it's on the computer, and the computer says, no, you can't move that there. You can only move here, 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 and here. Shows me where I can move. You know, that's the only way I can play this game right now. So that's the only bad thing about it. I gotta learn so many new cards now, bro, just to like kind of even have a chance. I'm probably gonna get worked as soon as I play somebody that knows what they're doing. I've won like 6 or 7 matches, but I think they're scrubs.
Oh, so you gonna hit the end of Cuba? Huh? I think Cuba out.
I think that's the only one. Well, see, like the 2 people that have beat me.
Why aren't you on Pokemon? Like everyone seems to be doing Pokemon. There's like 2 versions of the game again. You know?
Here's my only issue with Pokemon. And I like Pokemon. The problem is Pokemon has a lot of bad connotations with it. And what I mean bad connotation, like for instance, Pokemon is similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! When it comes into those fact, like when I played Pokemon heavy, I was in Gen 3 going ham. Gen 3, it was the best it ever was, bro. Gen 4 hit, and I was like, this might get out of hand quick. And, bro, did it ever get out of hand quick? It's just, now there's so many Pokemon, bro. Like, tournaments aren't the same. I didn't mind the back and forth, right? But I like it in a 1v1 aspect. I don't like the 2v2 aspect of the game. I just don't. I mean, yeah, I get that makes it more competitive, but I'm like, I've literally played the story mode from the time I was a kid to shoot. I even replayed it a few times as an adult. I bought Arceus, played that story mode, all RPG status type stuff. Never a double battle, but what is competitive is double battle. Yeah, I know I can go play single battles, but single battles really isn't, like that big of a competitive thing. So even if I was good at it, I probably wouldn't get recognized that much anyway. Whereas in like, yeah, I like playing the game, but I don't like playing it enough to like level IV up every single Pokemon. You know what I mean? And you got to do that in Pokemon. Like if you don't get the right, like each Pokemon has certain IVs, you got to fight certain Pokemon. You just have to spend so many hours to get the perfect team. And then you could still blow it all because one person has a counter to your Pokemon. Because when you do ones, usually you only get to use 3 or 4 Pokemon, not your whole 6 in competitive, which sucks. So I don't really care for Pokemon like that. I like it, but yeah, that's about it anymore. I like Pokemon. That's why I don't really play it like that. I mean, I got the new game, the Scarlet or whatever, but I ain't finished it. I ain't even finished it, bro. I've had it for months. I probably had it for 6 months. I still ain't finished
I'm looking for more like a Pokemon Stadium again. I missed that.
Man, back when they had Black Lugia and like that was Gen 3, man. See, that was Gen 3.
I would still use my favorite Pokemon. I don't care. Like I would still use my favorite one.
But that's the only issue. That's what I'm trying to do with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a little bit easier where it's like you're not limited to 6 individual Pokemon or 6 individual fighting pieces of material. Yu-Gi-Oh! You got technically 55 or 60, whatever your max deck is, plus the 15 extras you can have your extra deck. So that's 75 different ways to attack somebody or, be able to defeat them instead of just turn per turn monsters that is technically like a fighting game, but it's made like a card game. So like, yeah, Blue Eye, you can like, it's not logical to use a Blue Eyes deck. Blue Eyes decks in the Yu-Gi-Oh game, they're bad. They're bad. They're low tier. So you have to use it in a certain way, and that's where it's like you have a chance to do that in the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. But hey, you turn that kitchen light off. Appreciate you. Once you get that, once you get a few cards, man, you can use because I could just replace 3 cards that I got, put 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons in, and then replace 1 extra card with Blue Eyes Ultimate, and then boom, I got polymerization. And then I could summon with my decks. I could summon all different types of dragons, so it's easier for me to summon Blue Eyes Ultimate. It's like it's easier to achieve like childhood goals and dreams, now in Yu-Gi-Oh than it is in Pokemon. Because the older Pokemon don't have as good of stats, whereas you can kind of work around that with the newer stats of cards now in Yu-Gi-Oh. So I think that's kind of why I'm having more fun with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay. He said that they got it, but see, it's on Switch. I don't give a fuck about Switch. I don't give a fuck about Switch. I'm talking about that bitch on PlayStation 4 or 5.
I like the Switch, man. It's good. It's
just
just
you a Switch. I'm good.
It's just because like I rarely play it here. I rarely play it like this. It's just not. It's not a big enough screen, so I usually hook it up to my TV and play it.
It almost feels like a giant phone to me. Like that's what it feels like. Just a giant.
Oh, it does.
Phone.
It does like that. But I will say, like when I go on vacation and I want to play something, bro, I go like old school, bro. If I don't have to drive, boom, I'm old school. I'm back in Pokemon like I was 12 going on vacation.
I'm a fat bastard who's sleeping. Like,
I'm sitting there fighting the 6th gym, and my mom goes, "Who wants to play the word game?" And I'm like,
now there's sometimes you can get the full car people doing one game. That's pretty fun. Like we did that on Mario Kart, a full car of us playing. That's pretty funny.
The only thing I don't like about, because we tried to play Smash when we went a couple years ago on vacation. We tried to play Smash on here, but just with, the controls and the little extra pieces. Man, it was so hard. It doesn't let you use all the Smash moves. Like it takes away a lot of your stuff because you don't have the buttons to use it. So we was like, nah, let's just run through the story, use it like this, and we just went back and forth.
Before we get into the topic, why do you think the Wii just died off? Like, why wasn't there a second Wii? Like these other consoles get a 5.
because
Scorpion, Scarlet, all this shit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Why didn't we get a Wii 2, Wii 3?
I think mainly because the Wii was the very first. I'm sorry. It was their second attempt to go out on a limb and make a console that was, top of the market, just the most elite thing ever. Because, for instance, you had the Nintendo 64, you had the NES, right? Those were standard, they worked the best. A lot of our parents grew up on that, things like that. Then you get to what did they bring out after the Nintendo 64? What was the next Nintendo console? Do you remember?
Switch? I don't know.
Nope. It was the Nintendo GameCube. And I had...
Wait, what are you talking about?
Nintendo.
What's the next console after what?
What was the next console that Nintendo made after they made the Nintendo 64 console?
Okay.
Yeah, just
I
console,
thought,
not handheld.
You were talking about the
not handheld, because they were leading the game in handheld, and they were competing in the console.
Advanced, SP, all them handhelds.
They were killing it.
So the DS.
Then they went to the 3DS, then the Switch. So then you get the Nintendo GameCube, and they're using discs that are this big, and I had like 3 or 4 of them. I had the purple one, a black one. Somebody traded the orange one for my black one that under my nose. I didn't trade for it because I hate the color orange.
Don't ever get the platinum, because the platinum never works long.
I had one. I had one, and it did. It started messing up on me. But
crazy.
And the GameCube was so awesome because my childhood, one of the main reasons that I love Metroid so much is because of, or Samus Aran, is because of the game Metroid Prime for the GameCube. My dad had to go to Albuquerque for some work stuff. I believe it was for sniper training, because he was on SRT at Savannah Riverside. So he
you gotta watch that guy.
You ain't gotta watch him. No, you
gotta watch that guy.
You better watch. You just better not come into the house. So for those of y'all that don't know, SRT is Special Response Team, or pretty much like SWAT for the government. But he went out to Albuquerque for sniper school, come back, and he brought everybody like a souvenir from Albuquerque, right? And since we had got the GameCube a few months ago for Christmas, since it was cheap too, because the GameCube, what made it so great was the GameCube was like $80 compared to like the $200 for every other console. So when we asked for it, mom and dad was like, yeah, sure, sure, of course. And he brings the game back, man. And I remember playing that game over so many times. Just, it was such a good game, and it was the leader, when it came to graphics and innovation of its time. Another great game was Godzilla Melee. Destroy all monsters. I don't know if y'all remember that. It had Godzilla, Rodan, King Ghidorah, Mecha King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
Man, we played that with all our homies. I'm talking about all the way through Metroid Prime 2.
King Ghidorah in the building, man.
Yeah, bro. And Gearus. What's his name? Anyways. So then the very next console game they made, they tried to do the same thing they did with the GameCube. They tried to make a cheap version of follow my controller around like this. And it fell flat on its face. So instead of them saying, all right, let's go back to the drawing board, they said, nah, we're good. We'll just be the leader in handhelds. That's why they never made a Wii 2, because the Wii fell flat on its face. That's not my brother. That's my brother from another mother.
This is drug dealer, y'all.
Hey, we won't talk about that. We won't talk about that. I'll talk about that. No. Don't you tell them that.
Bro, I just found out what fentanyl is, bro. That's some wild shit.
You just found out?
Hey, I don't know about these things, man. I don't touch grass like that when it comes to the drugs. Like I'm like, bro, I can't spell fentanyl. Fentanyl? That sounds like some hardcore shit. I don't know. Like meth is hardcore, right? But fentanyl sounds like even hardcore. Well, it sounds like scientific.
Well, yeah, they use fentanyl in meth. Fentanyl is just a more pure version of it. Yeah, it's literally meth. But even worse, because if you touch it, Because I don't know if you ever seen the video of the cop. Like if he accidentally, like, as soon as he opened the bag, he goes, "Oh, yep, it's fentanyl," and then before he could even back up and he let go and went to back up, it just froze, and boom, he went into cardiac arrest. That's how bad that shit is.
It's like the Mummy, right? When you don't touch the sarcophagi, and then the dust hit everybody, and you're fucked. You're in the room.
Yeah,
like I don't want to be here.
Yeah, like that guy almost died. Yeah, that stuff is bad, bro. It's bad news.
Fentanyl, bro. Like, wow.
Well,
I've been watching a lot of A&E, you know, watching a lot of Intervention. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's really been hitting with the fentanyl, and I'm like, this must be new because this bitch tweaking on camera. Like it was like, yo. And then like I can't believe they're zooming in on the this girl had like tons of treads. They're zooming in on the treads. Like, don't zoom in with the 8K cameras on the treads, man. Like, I can't take it. I can't take these episodes. I feel like the cameras are too good, right? There's such thing as too in depth. I can see your teeth, every fiber. I feel like I can see every single fucking cell, like in their fucking cheeks. You could just map out everything, man, like on their faces, and I can't take it, man. It's too high depth. And I'm like, bro, this is sick.
Here with the cameras.
Yeah, like the cameras are so in depth. Like, what the hell are we doing? Like, I just watched her do the drugs. Like, how is that legal? You watched her buy the drugs, then you watch her do the drugs.
What you don't know is they all got arrested as soon as the episode was recorded.
And she goes back to work. They did it when she goes to her job. I'm like, how the fuck is that possible?
Yeah, it's like actually, I want to say that the way that they get around it is they say it's all the real high def stuff. It's all staged, but that don't look staged.
No, that needle hit her fucking skin. There's blood coming out a little bit, and she just ties off, and she's in her eyes roll back as if the D hit the back of her cervix. Like you can see she went into this trance, and she just fell on the ground. It was fucking crazy. And then after I would say 5 minutes go by, she doesn't give a fuck anymore. She's laying down with this blanket, and then she was just like, yeah, man, damn, we're doing this, man. A&E, we're doing this. I don't know, man. Honestly, I feel like whatever y'all doing beforehand, watching her do the drugs, you should have just been getting her help right now. Why are you filming her do the drugs instead of getting her help right now? You're bombarding them at the end with their friends and family. It's when you've been lying to them the whole time. Yeah, this is a documentary about you. Okay, cool. Why the fuck would anyone do a documentary about me? Right?
Exactly.
You gotta think. So I'm you're already lying to me. So I'm just myself, yeah, my dad's here, my brother's here. Bro, they don't even live in this state. What the fuck are they doing here? You know what I mean? It's just something's going on, man. And then I just walk into this facility, they have me meet in, and it's just everybody's here. Sit down, we need to talk. And I'm all right.
I'll sit out as long as I get the crack after this is over.
Yeah, they still don't understand. It's funny. They're all looking around the room. So what are we here to do? Look, we're all here to talk to you. We miss you and we love you. And it's just wait, what's going on? You still don't get it. Look, man, we're trying to get you help. And then only when they realize it's an intervention. Oh, get the fuck out of here. It's damn. He's flipping out. No. I don't need your help. Get the fuck out of here. It's just fucking crazy. But then they'll accept the help, and then it's crazy. I don't know how the fuck you relapse at the damn thing. I'm saying, you have to be one brave soul to be delivering drugs at a place where they're trying to get you off the drugs.
Fact,
how the fuck? There's been some devilish people there who just don't care, who want to see you drowning. There's people who want to take care of you, feel I can take care of you better. There's probably a lot. I think it's a lot of staff, man. More than it just, I had my boy come up. You know what I mean? He came to the desert of fucking Albuquerque to give me these fentanyl while I'm at this rehab center. Versus there's probably a nurse there who just doesn't care. You know what I mean?
More than likely.
I just don't think your drug dealer's coming up. I think, or your family members hooking you up. I don't think they'll do that shit to you. They probably don't even know where the fuck you are. They isolate you.
Hasio, Lord have mercy.
Said I can fix her.
Yeah, I'm telling you that.
I don't have time to fix her. I don't have time to fix her. No.
Just hear that.
I just, I'm not
She said, I
certified to
could
fix
fix
these
her.
ladies in any shape or
Honestly, you
form.
can't say dude stuff like that. That's not how it works.
Even with the best moves, you can't fix drugs.
Nope.
Not with that. That is
Drugs
something
or
you just-
crazy.
yeah.
Drugs
Drugs
or
or
crazy.
crazy. You cannot
Can't
fix
fix
it.
either.
Sex cannot fix that. No matter how much the cervix you hit or whatever you're doing. Like,
Hey, don't say that again, Gray. You got Gray Leo over here peeking when you say that word. All right, so we 30 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. Custom, how you think it's time for us to get on one of the main topics of the evening? Or you want to keep rambling? I'm cool with it. It's up to you, my brother. We still got, hour and a half, give or take. So you choose,
man,
my
let's
brother.
go, man.
Let's go. All right, so for those of y'all that have not seen, we have Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tat Man, big supporters of Nickmerc. Now, Nickmerc or Nickmercs? Nickmercs. I'm sorry, Nickmercs. For those of y'all that don't know what has been going on with the whole deal with this, so Nickmercs, actually, what I can do is I have a video. I have a video of what actually happened and why Nickmercs responded. Oh no, that's not the right one. Basically, so Nickmercs sees a video of a somebody from the trans community in front of a elementary school, and they are on the property of the elementary school, but they're not inside the school. And elementary kids are very young, and the guy was like, yeah, trans rights and all this, right? And this prompted a response from Nickmercs, who has a child. He says, just leave the kids out of it. Okay, that's what Nickmercs says.
Does his child go to that school?
I do not know. I have no idea. I would be willing to say it doesn't. But Nickmercs goes in and says, leave the kids out of it. Leave the children all out of it. So then, apparently, the Twitch mob goes after him because, they're upset because, kids can't make their own decisions, apparently, when they're children. They can't vote, but, they can make a decision on their sexuality. So they Twitch mobbed him and forced, I'm not going to say forced. Well, I will say forced because Call of Duty takes a lot of money from these types of people.
Me.
Yeah. They take a lot of money from you and people that buy their games, right? Because I got a few Call of Duty games. I used to play Call of Duty 2 way heavy back in the day. But I did get one of the latest Call of Duties, so I could play with my buddies. I ain't played in a few months, but I did have Call of Duty. I spent money on it. And they they went in and said, oh, well, since Nickmercs is going to talk bad about the trans community off of his one tweet and I again say all his tweet says is leave the children out of it. Here, let me give you the exact tweet. Let me show the exact tweet. Just so, just so it's not my words, it's his words. You know what I'm saying? Right here. All right, so I will share my screen. Present, share screen. Right here. All right. Sorry, I got a bunch of apps up. We're trying to be more professional now, so I've got a lot of stuff saved so I don't have to search for it. But it's up whenever you want to share it. I will see which one is right here. Okay, so this is Nickmercs' actual tweet. All right. It says they should leave little children alone. That's the real issue. All right. That is all he said. All right. Now, this was June 7th, so this is like, we're looking at 5 days ago. Yep, 5 days ago. Now, what they did was they targeted him for this, and Call of Duty come out and said, due to recent events, we have removed the Nickmercs operator bundle from the Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone store. We're focused on celebrating Pride with our employees and our community. So, before we go any further into the topic, I would like to ask anybody, YouTube Custom, How do you feel about this being related to uh how do you feel about this tweet right here, becoming a, oh, well, now you don't get your skin because we're here to celebrate Pride Month. How do you feel about that?
Look,
Do you think
man,
this
I
legit
just
or what?
think he shouldn't have said nothing, bro. Like it's just like I don't understand what's the point of saying stuff. If you really want to say something, then go on another account and say it. Why go on your big platform, blue check account, and then try to be this woke guy? I gotta spill a message. I have to tell people. It's like, no, you don't. You could have just kept it to yourself.
This is
But
the
they don't,
opposite
man.
of woke, though.
You know what I mean? They
But
just want you to be like, I don't understand. These dudes want to be somebody, like somebody to listen to. Like, I woke up today and I gotta let y'all know. It's like, this is what happens, man. When you do too much.
the problem. And please, please weigh in on your thoughts on this. I thought the whole point of Twitter, now granted, it is a lot more free. You can literally say hard R now and not get banned on Twitter. Yeah, it happens. You don't have censorship police like it is now, because it's not like he's not banned off Twitter. I don't think that he's banned off Twitter. He's not banned from Call of Duty. Nobody's banned from Call of Duty. All they did was, because of this tweet, they just took his skin away because of this one statement. And granted, a lot of people
Fucking
like
warning.
Say what?
It was a fucking warning. Like, chill out.
That's very
Chill
bro.
out.
See,
Chill
that's
out with that LGB shit this month. Why this month, nigga? Yeah, you could have said that last month.
But the video that was recorded that he responded to was
you don't
not
need
recorded.
a video though, bro. This stuff. You don't need a video to be having these feelings. You don't need no video. I don't need to see no video to have these feelings. Keep it away from the kids. I don't need no video to tell people that. You could have been saying that for years. Keep it away from the kids. Why you think when you have, there's like, even in my community, like this, like you probably had that one uncle that's weird or that one cousin. Keep them away from them children. People knew.
I didn't have one of those.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to the audience. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to the audience. But I'm saying, like, there's always that one family member that they was like, keep him away from them because he was on some weird time, man. There's always been weird people, man. They're on that weird stuff, man. Fucking crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like all right, so if it's just, there's just, what you're saying is there's just some people. And the weird thing is, it's like, yeah, of course he could have said something, but it's also like you said, they're all probably sitting here going, listen, like, I need to like just not say nothing, I need to make my money. Maybe this guy's finally in a position. I don't know. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's just, maybe because there's one or two reasons why he would tweet something like this, right? Reason number one, he's already made enough money, regardless of what they could do to him if they do cancel him, which they won't cancel him on Twitter because, Elon Musk runs it now, and Elon Musk doesn't give a shit what you say, which I like because it's America, free speech. If you're racist, let you show everybody you're a racist bigot, and then nobody will fuck with you. Like, you don't have, I don't need the whole Twitter community telling me that this guy's a racist bigot.
Yeah. Why y'all over there? Why y'all retweeting?
Yeah, exactly.
Why y'all doing
exactly.
That?
Why y'all giving it? If it's that racist, why are you giving it that much praise? And that's where I think a lot of the issue lies. It's like, even though he may not get banned off of Twitter or Call of Duty, it's exactly what you said. It's Call of Duty saying, look, the people that pay us to pay you are telling you better not say no shit like that no more. That's exactly what's happening. It's like you said, it's a warning. Hey, do it again and see what happens. See if you don't get banned. But then, all right, yeah. So we agree on that. It's a total warning. He does some shit like that again, they might take repercussive actions, right?
Well, yeah, he ain't bro. There's been higher power celebrities who got their shit taken. Exactly. Why wouldn't you think he wouldn't get his shit taken, bro?
Look at what Dave Chappelle did, bro. Look at Kanye West.
That's what I'm saying. This dude a mediocre gamer, bro. They will happen. And you lucky that it's just this, bro. Kanye got billions, bro. Billions took him, bro. That's fucked up.
But I think too. Because
it's supposed to be freedom of speech, like you said, right? Let him be freedom to be an idiot, an asshole.
Exactly.
Who cares, bro? Like, they talking. It's wild.
Well, it's and I think that's part of the issue is, because he's either a guy that already has everything made, and he's just, he said this because it doesn't matter what they do, he's always gonna have money, or he can't take it no more. He's felt bad about this from the start.
Wait,
and
what you mean he'll always have money? Any one of those sponsors could be done with him.
Oh well, that's what I'm saying.
Go.
Right. No, but that's what I'm saying. Once you get to but no, you all right. If you think Nickmercs, the only thing he's doing right now is just gaming and stuff, nah.
My point is, anything can be taken away from him at any moment.
But
it could be a domino effect.
Right.
Gays who run this stuff, man.
Exactly. Which means that it's either the first thing where he thinks that he's got it made and he can say this.
Oh yeah.
Or he says he agrees with us. It don't matter how much I have. Everything can be taken away if I don't agree with it. But I'm tired of sitting here letting this shit slide. I'm gonna say something.
That ain't it. It's the first one. Yeah. Power goes to people's head. They say stupid shit.
I just don't think this is a stupid. I just don't think this is a stupid statement, though.
That's stupid shit, man. You got a warning.
I just don't think this is a stupid statement. It's like at all, because one, yeah, you're right. Okay, you did it on Pride Month. It don't matter. It's like you said, it's this country.
If it don't matter, then why they do something? It do matter to people.
It matters but that's why it should matter. If you can't, this is siphoning speech. It's okay. We took your thing. We took your skin away. Which is money that was going to be in your pocket. Now is no longer going to be in your pocket. Is that freedom of speech?
That's the skin, bro. Them shits rotate, don't they? Anyway.
No, I don't know if they rotate. Regardless, though. If you had a skin in a fortnight, you would get paid for it, correct? If however many people bought it, even if it's not a constant pay rate, it's still money. I'm not saying that they went easy on him, and I'm not disagreeing with that. What I'm saying is, it's still it's infringing on freedom of speech. He should be able to say whatever he wants. He didn't say anything about the company here. But the company came out and said, "Oh, well, you offended too many of our big supporters, so yeah, you're gonna have to catch a little penalty." And that's the big issue. They're not gonna let him say what he wants to say because he has a contract.
Well, yeah, you work.
It's not like he's not. This ain't got nothing to do with the company. This has nothing to do with the company. Nothing at all. But the company now has associated themselves with this argument right here, right? And they have aligned themselves.
Those people working for them. They got a lot of LGBs. You can't be on that type of time.
But that's what it makes this next part of our segment tonight so great, in my opinion. Tim the Tat Man and Dr. Disrespect have both come out and been like, "Well, I'm done with Call of Duty because we agree with Nickmercs." Oh, wait. I don't know if I told y'all. Before I get into that, Nickmercs did come out and say, listen, because he made official response, right? And you would think, oh, well, that's an immediate backpedal, right? My boy Nickmercs come out and did this right here. Let me show you. I'm going to just show you. I'm going to let him say it.
His statement.
I saw parents brawling in front of a school with kids. I just didn't like it. My wife and I just had a baby. Brand new father. But her and I agree that we want to be the ones to talk to our kid about things like that. I just don't think it's any place for a teacher or a school. I don't think it's the place to speak about things like that. I didn't mean to upset anybody. I know that I did.
Now, be ready for what's about to come, because this is what makes this whole response video so beautiful and so golden in my eyes. And why now, I never knew who Nickmercs was before this point. But now, I've got major respect for him. All right? So pay close attention.
I'm not apologizing about the tweaks. I don't feel like it's wrong.
Which is sadly where we are in the world right now.
That is the key. He is not going to apologize because he has the freedom of speech to be able to say, this is what I believe. And you cannot stifle what I believe. I'm not apologizing.
Why would he apologize if they already gave him a warning?
He didn't apologize.
But why would he need to? They already gave him a warning.
Well, why wouldn't all right, so why would anybody make an apology video if they got on YouTube if they didn't get reprimanded for something?
Who's making apology videos?
Everybody on YouTube that apology videos, bro. Or response videos.
Only apology videos I see is when money was involved.
But that's what money is involved
money and
in
stuff.
this. But money is
No,
involved.
but what I'm talking about is when money is involved. Those are the only type of
money is
apologies
involved
I
in
see.
this. He lost his skin.
But this is not what you say. He's not apologizing. What I'm saying is the only apology videos I see is when money's involved. He's not apologizing. So what do you know, that's what I'm saying. That's the only ones I see.
Wait, so you're telling me that there's no money involved in this?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
But you said the only reason they make apology videos is when there's money involved.
I didn't say that. I said that's the only videos I see. Come on, man. What are you doing?
All right. What I'm asking is, all right, so basically, this when somebody makes an apology video, it's exactly what you said. They're losing money. When somebody makes and normally in a situation like this, because I've seen a lot of apology videos, I've seen a lot of response videos to crazy situations like this. I made a response on the Deji video when Deji was accused of botting subs, and then he admitted it, and then everybody was bagging him. I made a video that got like 8K views before YouTube said, nah, it's done. It was just a response saying, why is everybody on Deji's head when nobody's on the guy that sold him the fucking fake subs? Why is nobody looking at that? I had 8K subs in like 3 hours, maybe. Might not have been 3 hours, and then YouTube cut it. What I'm saying is, most people make apology videos when it comes to money. Like you said, you're not wrong. And what I'm saying is this situation had everything to do with money. Because he got paid for everybody. He got a percentage of everybody that bought that pack. And yeah, I'm not saying that he's going to be hurting. What I'm saying is he could have been out here been like, oh, well, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Please forgive me. But he didn't. And that's why I respect the hell out of him. You know, I don't have kids, but I can respect the hell out of somebody that, because he reminds me of you in so many ways, bro. He, just with this response, but like the passion in his voice, he's like, look, me and my wife talked about this. We agree on this. It's like, I'm not apologizing. This is how we gonna do our thing. And I'm not saying that. I just want you to understand, like, he's probably losing a lot of money. Maybe nothing to, like, you know, hurt him legitimately, but enough for him to say, all right, well, it looks like I'm definitely going to need to invest in some better properties because these people out here don't care about the truth. They want to do nothing but intoxicate the youth.
I don't know, man. If he getting hella dollars from donations, Patreons, and fucking views, I don't think he'd be so pressed about skins, which is why if he felt so confident to say and just double down on his statements, like, hell no, I'm not, but you know, no, this is my views and I'm sticking to it. If he feel that and he got that much, you know, chest out, don't give a fuck about no skin bundle. It's a skin bundle, nigga. That's right. If people using your shit. And how many people gonna keep buying the same shit over and over again? Like, imagine if my skin was in the shop for a year. Nigga, I wouldn't even think about that shit anymore. Well, I wouldn't even think about that. Like, bro, like, y'all still buying that bullshit? Like, you know.
Well, look at the videos you have that still get views, and you're like, bro, y'all are still watching this? I made this 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
That's my point. Like this, like it would be so minute, man, to what I'm already doing. I wouldn't give a fuck. If he got other shit, he don't give a fuck about that. Fuck you mean, man? But I'm saying is, man, what my point is, if you work for somebody and everyone know that, you can't just be standing up and doing what you want in the company.
For Call of Duty, though, none of these people like Tim the Tap Man.
I get what you're saying. He don't directly work for them, but my nigga, he streams on a public platform, right? That he can offend somebody with. Somebody got offended. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks, but somebody got offended.
Bro, that's tough shit, though. It's like
we be on here.
No law was broken.
We be on here talking like how we talking right now. Somebody can flag us. Is that right?
But is it justifiably flagged? Yes or no?
He just says we're inappropriate.
But is that justifiably?
Because we do get inappropriate sometimes. Yeah.
How, bro? You could
But my point would be, like, somebody could easily just be like, look, I ain't fuck with that. Y'all got to take that down. Damn. And then YouTube like, look, I don't want you to lose your channel because your LagFest is straight, but you got to take that video down.
But that's the whole issue. That's the only reason this is even a big deal right now, is because if it, like you said, right, if people were just like us and, you know, I don't give it. Like, for instance, me and you don't agree on religion. We don't agree on politics. We don't agree on a lot of shit, but we get along perfectly fine, don't we? Great, in fact. I enjoy your company. I hope you enjoy mine. But point is, we can say, I can agree to disagree and still be friends with you. Where the people that are going out of their way to get guys like, Nickmercs and I mean, look how they treat Elon Musk. Like when he went to buy Twitter, everybody was like, oh my God, now anybody's gonna get to say whatever they want. Oh, how many people have died because you've been called the hard R? How many people have died because you've been called a jet lack? And it rhymes with sketback. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody's died. And the issue is, I get it. You're on a platform and you need to carry yourself a proper way. There's a reason that Leafy is no longer here. Leafy is gone. Leafy is on Rumble because you can't make fun of people now.
Yeah, look how radical it's getting. He tweeted out something so subliminal like that, and look how it is.
Immediately.
My point, man, I'm not knocking what he did or what he did. I'm just saying, both sides. Look at it both sides, man. You gotta look at their point, look at his points, man. They felt like, look, he radical. You know what I mean? He feel like I'm not. It's just that, that's all I'm saying. There's just two sides of the coin, man. That's all I'm looking at it. And then when she write out here, man, what Hasio saying. And she like, what do they keep their skins? Do I keep my skin? Like, for instance, remember that Travis Scott broke out? That concert where 8 people died and all that?
Mm-hmm.
They took his skin out Fortnite. They ain't gonna sell that to me no more. But they didn't take the skin away from you. But is they taking the skin in the bundle away from you in Call of Duty? Is they taking your Nickmercs that you bought? If they taking your Nickmercs, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I think it's taking all of it.
Make sure if they taking your Nickmercs.
I looked at everything.
If I bought me a Nickmercs and I go to my game right now, my Nickmercs gone, then that's fucked up because I bought me a Nickmercs.
But that's where I wouldn't know because they haven't released anything like that. I've searched for it. It seems like
now that's a lot of money right there because if that's everyone who else has bought the skin already. Future buys. But
that should say something else. It's like if they don't take, like for instance, like you said, right? They took the Travis Scott thing away, right?
Well,
they
say that they didn't make an announcement. They just never put that.
Yeah, they just never put it out. All right, yeah. So, they didn't make it a big thing. But if they take away money from you where you spent it, right? Even though like you paid for it, are they gonna refund you that money back because you paid for it? I highly doubt it. So if they do let everybody that's already bought the skin still keep it but never sell it again, what's to say that somebody could be like, that skin it's here and like it's still a fit. Well, he already paid us, so he gets to keep it. Well, I'm not buying from you ever again. Oh, I'm sorry, guys, we got to take this skin away from you. That it's one step at a time, bro. It's baby steps.
That hasn't happened yet, though.
It's baby steps.
Not happened yet, though.
Hey, well, anybody that plays Call of Duty, please let us know because I would love to know this. I have looked and I've searched. There is no evidence to show that they're taking it away from everybody. Because if they're not, then it's even more bullshit because you're taking it away for no reason.
Because it could have been...
He ain't kill 8 people.
It could have been 5 million sold. You see what I'm saying? 5 million bundles sold. That's 5 million bundles
and you go sit out here and talk, and you go be like, we're going to take your skin away because you said something that trans people didn't like. And it's like...
Oh, it's trans
My boss
people?
tells me shit I don't like every day.
I thought it was the elementary. It's trans people that didn't like it?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't the
elementary. It wasn't the elementary?
All right, let me explain this to you. All right, so this is what happened, all right? There was a video, and I need to find it. There's a video of a trans person being on elementary school grounds. He was not inside the building, but he was close enough to the building where you could see it was an elementary school. Like you could see it, elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
He's recording himself waving a flag. Yay, trans rights. Trans, for everyone. So then Nickmercs, to that because he's outside on school campus of an elementary school where he just has a newborn son, says they should leave little children alone. That's the real issue. So then the trans people got pissed the fuck off and was like, yo, we're going to boycott you and not give you no money, Call of Duty. So Call of Duty comes out and goes, due to recent events.
Because he put the they?
No, because it has nothing.
If you think if he would have reworded it, it would have been a lot smoother.
Nah,
just leave the kids alone. Like if he would have just tweeted out, just leave the kids alone.
I don't think so because I think a lot of what got him in trouble was this right here. He said that's the real issue, which means that those cheap sunglasses.
Saying, if he just said just this, like
I don't
just leave the kids alone. That's it.
I think
didn't put any extra sauce on it. Just say just leave the kids alone.
I think they would have got him too because
how vague that is. That's crazy.
But yeah, do you see that? You know what I'm saying? And like that's the issue. It's like
he could be talking about homeless, bums, vagrants, rapists. He could be talking. You know how vague that is. Just leave the
trans people are the ones that's mad. They're the ones that made Call of Duty issue this statement.
Did he do a follow-up reply? Because they could get you for the replies too.
No, as far as I'm concerned, he replied to the initial video, which showed a trans man standing outside of an elementary school on school grounds, but not in the school.
It said trans man?
Yeah, you don't have to. He said trans. He was like trans rights in the video. It's like, yeah, trans people. Whatever he was, he agrees with it. So he's as gay as they come. I mean, if he's not gay, then I'm sorry that I didn't call you the right type of sexuality. But like, yeah, all I like is women. I'm straight.
I don't know what it is because there's this thing where motherfuckers call it pan sex, and you like it all, like animals, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's like here. I'm gonna show you one more thing.
Like those type of chicks will fuck with Brian from Family Guy.
And just so, bro, oh my God, that's funny as fuck. Yes, that's exactly right. This is, and that makes this.
Bro, like I'm gonna ask you, I'm being for real. Do you think there would be a lot more relationships if your animals could talk?
Oh yeah. People would think it's okay.
You
yeah,
think he's married? You see a lot of girls marrying their dog or marrying their fucking cat or some shit.
You'd see a lot of dudes marrying their dogs and cats.
Fucking
but
horses.
No, all right, so
these chicks married horses.
We're not going to talk about that. That's banned in our country as far as I'm concerned.
Donkeys,
as far as I
then,
know.
right? Donkey. The horse is big. Donkey.
So Call of Duty, when Nickmercs says this, right? Call of Duty said, all right, we're going to take it away because it's Pride Month, right? So, just to show you guys how much bullshit we're looking at right now. If you go to Spotify to sign up, look at how they pandering. What's your gender? Male, female, non-binary, other, prefer not to say. Why is non-binary even in here? Why can't you just put other? It's been there for years. It's pandering. Look,
they take it straight out of stuff.
They what now? Yeah,
they like when you do forms, you don't see straight no more. It says other. Like you have to put straight on the page on the line. Like I'm looking like, wait, where's the box for straight? It always says straight, nigga. Like, yeah,
it's like
you gotta put
you to be
other,
straight.
And then you gotta put straight.
Like, look at this. Like I got male clicked. All right, male is clicked, right? Male, female, non-binary. Who has got
technically
this?
Mean? Maybe I'm not.
I don't know what here. Actually, let's look it up real quick.
And you being a Southerner, I feel like
what does and my shirt says howdy y'all.
Howdy y'all.
Howdy y'all. It does. It says howdy y'all. It said how.
Do you have a welcome mat?
What is it? No, I don't.
Okay.
Binary.
Y'all stop putting out welcome mats. That's inviting people to your houses.
Exactly.
Stop that shit, bro. Take that shit off. Put a wreath.
That's why black people don't have welcome mats. They don't.
Don't put no welcome mats. That even the vampires will come. You know what I'm talking about?
No, the vampires won't come as long as you put some garlic up under the mat.
Well, we're not gonna talk about that. If you gotta invite a vampire inside, that's the only way they can get in your house. Otherwise, they can't come in, bro. You know what I mean? Don't invite them motherfuckers.
Non-binary. It is an adjective. You know what? Hold up. I'm gonna make a separate preset. Hold up. I'm gonna show you what does adjective mean? I want y'all to understand what adjective is. An adjective is a word or phrase naming an attribute added to or grammatically related to a noun to modify or describe it. To modify or describe it. What is a noun?
Person, place, or thing.
There you go.
I'm a big kid now.
A word other than a pronoun. All right, don't worry about pronouns. They just emphasize nouns. Used to identify any class of people, places, or things. That's all you need to know. A noun, all right? And an adjective describes a noun. Related to a noun. A word or phrase naming an attribute, added or grammatically. Just a word or phrase naming an attribute related to a noun to modify or describe it. That's all an adjective is, all right? Now, let's go back and look at what is non-binary. Oh, look, it's an adjective. All right. Not relating to, composed of, or involving just two things. All right, so as far as you need to know, that just means like anything is open, because that's about as stupid of a freaking definition as they come. Aristotelian
Skill points. Yes. Build those attributes.
Aristotelian ontology is non-binary on the second level in that it allows for degrees of being. All right. I don't know what the hell any of that freaking means. All right. But the second definition is denoting, having, or relating to a gender. Hold up. When was the second one put in? This is bullshit. I feel like this was a term before all of the fucking trans bullshit started coming out, and then they made this definition right here up, and then they put that shit in a dictionary. Like, look at this shit. How do you have two definitions? Denoting, having, or related to a gender identity that does not conform to traditional binary beliefs about gender. Oh my God, binary beliefs. Oh my God, that means it's all made up in their head, which indicate that all individuals are exclusively either male or female. Which means that, yeah, they believe that they're anything else other than male or female or anything. Like, they can believe that they're male or female and anything in between, which is
how many genders are there?
Two, in my opinion.
Okay,
two.
So there's only two genders.
Yeah,
what else could you be?
That's what this is saying. Like, they're trying to tell us, and that's part of the whole problem with the whole this. That's part of the problem with this. There aren't but two genders, but the people that pay everybody money is trying to convince the whole fucking United States that there's more than two genders. There isn't. A man can't.
Even the drag queens want to act like a woman, right?
But they're not. You can see they're not. It's crazy.
No, but what I'm saying that they're not trying to act like an alien. They're trying to act like a woman. Like,
exactly.
I don't understand. There's only two genders. So what else? What are you trying to do when you non-binary? What are you trying to be?
They're trying to cope with society telling them that, oh, well, now you could, if you're a male, if you don't feel right in your body because you can't get a bitch, and because you don't work out, and because you ain't made nothing of yourself, and you feel shitty about yourself, oh, that just means that you're probably a woman. Oh, well, yeah, let me buy into that. So I think I'm a woman, but I'm not gonna get surgery. I'm not gonna do anything. So I'm gonna say I'm a woman. And then you got also other non-binary people, because like there's so many spectrums supposedly that it's like I can't keep up with it. And it's more like, oh, well, I feel like this one day. I feel like this another day. I feel like this one day. It's like, oh, well, okay, well, if that's the case, I want you to use I have a moth in here. He's a baby moth. I want to kill him as soon as you son of a bitch. But you got people out here.
Let me get this straight. I seen this video, right? Where this woman, like you just described, there was this woman, she ain't getting none of surgery or nothing like that. And she was pressing the dude because he wouldn't go on a date with her. Or he would not go on a date, but he wouldn't date her. She kept asking him, why is that? And he said, because I'm not interested. And she was like, why? Like, why aren't you interested in women? You're not interested in women. And he was like, I am interested in women. It's just a certain type of women. So she started breaking it down like, well, I like all the same things that you like. You know what I mean? Like, so why can't we just hit it off? And he's just like blatantly like, I want a natural born woman.
Exactly.
And she couldn't take that. Like, natural born, I'm naturally like this.
It's like,
and I'm just sitting there thinking, like, but you got the dangler, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he don't want the dangler.
You know that there are dudes that actually go and get like the surgery to go ahead and, you know, even if they cut it off, bro. And that's why the Family Guy episode, you know, where Brian, you know, had sex with Quagmire's dad, because, you know, he was a man. Yeah.
Quagmire's got parents.
Quagmire has a dad.
Oh my
Quagmire has a dad, right? Quagmire has a dad that was in the Navy. He is like one of the most top tier represented like soldiers, veterans that you could ask for. And guess what happened? He gets home and he tells Quagmire that he goes, "Hey, I'm about to have surgery reassignment because I am a woman inside of a man's body." And Quagmire is like, "Stop bullshit me. Like, I thought you just came over here so I could go to your Navy ball with you." He gets to the ball, and every Navy, you find out, in jokes wise, has fucked the shit out of his dad when he was a dude. And so now he comes to Quagmire. He's like, "Yo, I'm getting reassignment surgery." He gets it. He's still, bro. If you go watch Family Guy, I think her name is Ida. Ida is Quagmire's dad with surgery change, and Brian had sex with it. And right before he figured out what had happened, for the joke, you know, because they're like, "Oh, well, you can't tell." No, you can tell because they still have masculine features.
But either way, you're hitting a dog, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. You're hitting a dude.
You're hitting the dog. Like, that's the deal with the dog.
It's nasty. It's
so what's the lesser evil? Hitting a man or hitting a dog?
Oh man. Oh, there's nasty.
You gotta get to your head, save your family's life. You gotta hit the dog or hit the man.
I'm hitting the dog. What
if the dog's a male?
If I don't care. It's not a human. It's not a human. I'm not cradling hair like me. I'm not doing it.
What if it's a Labrador or something like with long lustrous?
Dogs are supposed to be hairy. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. What you doing? You can't just ask me. Now what you doing? Dog or the man?
It depends on who the gun's pointed at. Like, if they got it on me or my family, if it's on me, just kill me.
No. It's got to be on your family, so they get to save. You know, so they get to be alive. Who you fucking? Dog or a dude?
Oh man, I probably fuck a dog, man. Like, but I want a certain dog, like maybe like the dog. Like,
he's gonna give you the rattiest, tattiest
a Cane
dog.
Corso or something.
A
like
Cane Corso.
I want like a big dog.
Oh, so you want a dog that's gonna try and fucking fight you while you? You know what? I don't like this no more. All right, so what makes this story so great, ladies and gentlemen, is Tim the Tatman and Dr. Disrespect seeing this, and instead of them being like, "We're gonna be quiet about this, we don't have any beef in this doesn't concern us," what they did was they come out and they said, "You know what?
Based.
I'm gonna find it. Who's running Call of Duty PR and marketing now? Save people from the purple snakes? Pathetic." Then, what does pride have to do with not leaving kids alone? All right, now this is from George Alexopoulos. I don't know who that is, but I'm sure a lot of other people do. Michael, this guy, this isn't gonna make people forget about those sexual assault allegations at Blizzard, which is another whole big incident that we have never talked about. And in Activision Blizzard will pay SEC $35 million to settle claims. Them claims are over sexual allegations. 100%. That's a lot of money to be quiet about sexual allegations, and you talk about Pride Month.
It's not a lot of money. Bill Cosby was like shelling out money to these women. over the years, man.
I mean,
Probably
35
over
million is a lot. Listen, just because somebody else has 35 million doesn't mean it ain't a lot of money.
Well, I mean, yeah, but to
That's
one
a lot of
person
money.
or a lot of people, like a lot of people.
No, a lot of money is a lot of money. That's what
No,
I'm saying.
I mean, there's a 35 to a lot of people or one person.
It's going to that 35 is going to mainly one person.
Just one person, yeah.
Mainly.
That's a lot.
After you pay the fees, and it's going to be less than $1 million. If it is
What
$1 million,
I'm
okay,
thinking
you
is-
still got 34 million.
If I hit the lotto and I got 35 million, then I learn 15 other people in my town hit the same numbers. Like, damn it.
That's not,
I
but
gotta
that doesn't
split-
happen. That
No,
don't happen.
I gotta split my earnings up. Like,
No. This was Activision Blizzard will pay the SEC 35 million to settle claims. I don't know who the SEC is, but if that's the Southeastern Conference, which it's not, you got people getting at least $7 to $8 million.
Doc's on
a pop.
YouTube, right?
Who?
Doc's on YouTube, right? Like, he's
Yep.
permanently on
Yeah,
YouTube.
Doc is permanently on YouTube, and he's made these claims.
Damn, what games you gonna play, Doc? You hate Fortnite. You broke your keyboard playing it. You
Hey,
hate
just
Fortnite.
because you hate a game don't mean you shouldn't play it, right? I've been told that in the past.
You hate Call of Duty now. It's only Apex, man, and that gets boring.
But like, look at this, right? Like, look at this. You're telling me that. Listen, I'll be the first to say that. All right, listen, I'm not gonna say his name, but back when I was in elementary school, we had one of those FAGs. I had one in my class. He was smart. He knew how to do all this stuff. He hung out with all the girls, but he was as
Grew up, got a beard, got a channel, just seen over it. No,
no, not Chad. Ignore him. He come up, right? He was friends with all the girls. He was just very. I wouldn't say that he was gay because I don't think he's gay.
Well, like Metro. Like, he's probably clean,
I think
right?
he's as feminine as they come.
Androgyny.
No. Men are not meant to be feminine. They never were. So this man, well, at the time he was a boy. I was a boy too, but
Dudes used to wear heels and dresses.
he did.
I'm saying back in the days, dudes used to wear heels and dresses.
That's a FAG.
No, but that was to show like, hey, I got tons of money, and you look lame. They used to laugh at people who didn't wear dresses.
But
back in the Olympians.
But that's the point. Like, it's like this ain't ancient Rome. This is like the new age shit where like the best, like Gucci and all these Armani, Balenciago, like all these people, like they're out here making the best, most overpriced shit, and you want to wear a dress? They make shit for men, but you want to. Oh, what? It's not making fun of people. It's promoting gayness. It's promoting being homosexual.
Well,
Like,
what do you feel about the fanny pack? The
gay.
little.
It's gay.
All right. No, let me get it. The fanny pack. Okay. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about it goes over the side of your body. Damn it! How do I describe it? Like, you know how you throw your book bag over your duffel bag?
Satchel. All right. There's a difference in a satchel and a fanny pack.
Okay, that's what I mean. A satchel.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Now, a satchel is built to be hidden and to be on your side, not held around looking like a purse.
Okay, no, it goes over your chest, like your shoulder, and it goes over your chest.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. You know why it's fine? Because ain't no women wearing no fucking purse on their chest because they got titties. I'm good with it.
So you care about the placement.
Well, no, I care about what makes you look like a female and what makes you look like a male.
But that's what I'm saying. How does a fanny pack? Because my grandfather wore a fanny pack. And he
Did your grandfather? All right. Was the fanny pack strapped around his waist, or was it dangling?
He had a belly.
All right, now listen. There's I don't mind a fanny pack in that case.
Because
there are a lot of cases.
Man, you know,
there's a lot of cases where old people have to wear fanny packs in order to carry stuff, so they can literally go out to town because they're on because they're on, like, when they get back home, they sit in their chair and they get hooked up to machines because they need extra oxygen, like my grandfather did. It like the guy in I don't know if y'all ever watched American Dad, but there was an episode where Roger was trying to pretend to be this old man, and then there was another actual old man that came up, and Roger, the lady liked his fanny pack, right? Which was the joke. And then he come up, had a better fanny pack, but his fanny pack had his waist in it because he had a catheter. And Roger exposed him. And that's the difference. It's like, if you need a fanny pack to operate, yeah, I'm not wearing a fucking fanny pack. You
okay,
know what
so what I'm saying is, you see some out of towners, right?
Yeah.
You know they ain't from South Kakalaki, right? So this man, white man, he got a fanny pack visor on. Like, you tell he probably from Arizona.
A visor.
Shit. I don't know, like wherever niggas wear visors. But does that look gay to you? He with his wife, but he got the fanny pack on the waist. Do you
Here's
think
the deal.
he's gay, or do you think he just, he keep his money there, he keep his shit there?
When you hit a certain age,
That's what it is.
When you hit a certain age, it doesn't matter what you wear. You're gonna look either goofy or well put together. There's no in between. You either look goofy as shit or well put together. You could be barely. I don't know if y'all have ever watched Baki in the chat or you custom, but and July 26th.
No, I'm hetero, bro. Heterosexual male.
No, you need to watch Baki, bro. Like, Baki is the most heterosexual anime you'll ever watch, bro. You need to watch it, bro. You'll love it. So in Baki, right? There's this old ass dude in a wheelchair, right? But he's like the Chinese like karate master of the, like, I don't remember what they're called, sea dragons or some shit like that, like whatever. Point is, he comes out there, he ain't wearing he in a wheelchair. He ain't got nothing extra on his wheelchair. He look old as shit. But I'll be honest, if I had to be old and I had to look like him, I would want to dress exactly like him. So I don't think that it's more of once you hit a certain age, you could still dress, to a T, but it's also more of like at this point, if you're wearing a fanny pack and you're old, like, you didn't do that shit back in your fucking youth. That's bullshit. So you're just losing your mind. My granddad never, I have two granddads, and neither of them never wore a fanny pack. Never.
Like at the same time, two granddads?
No, they've never wore one ever. Oh. Which brings me up to my point right here. Fuck a fanny pack. You sit here and you say,
wait. What do you mean by you had two granddads? Like living together? Like, what do you mean?
I had my mom's mom and dad, and I had my dad's mom and dad.
Oh,
so I
damn.
had two granddads.
Oh, like, what the fuck? Don't just gloss over that. Like, well, that's more interesting. I had two granddads. Like,
I didn't. What would have been interesting if I'd have said I had three granddads? That would have been interesting. No, everybody has two granddads, whether they're alive or dead.
Not everybody.
No, what? That's not that is. All right. We're gonna go back to the podcast right here. The calling cards will go live with this week's Warzone update on Wednesday evening. They will be added to the players' inventories by default and are completely free for everyone. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 8 free, all of them named pride flags, even though all of them don't look like pride flags, except for this one and maybe this one. But
so it does it have to be rainbow, or does it just have to be the same colors?
It's like they have a rain. All right, so like pride here. Actually, let me look it up real quick. There's like a bunch of different flags. All the pride flags.
Wait, there's different ones?
Yes, this is how stupid it is. Look right here. Hold up. Nope.
It's too much to keep up with, bro. Like this
right here, look, you got this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one,
every fucking year.
This one, 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 this one. It's like, listen, I'm not gonna sit here. Like, look, there's another one in here. Look at this one. That's a pride flag. I already went through school, and I'm not about to sit here and learn your pronouns, nor how you feel about a situation. What I was told growing up, nah, nobody gives a shit about how you feel. It's just not happening. So
all right. So my thing is, right, would you be up to a LGBT society?
No,
Like a
Not at all.
Chinatown where
No.
LGBs just
Not
teach
at all.
their LGBT kids.
not at all.
And they
Not
eat
at all.
LGBT food and
Not
they
at all.
dance LGBT songs and
But see, that's the thing.
so you rather live around them than have their own little like Chinatown community thing.
See, here's the issue. I don't hate.
I didn't say
Or-
you have to hate. I'm just
No.
asking you,
I know.
would
no,
you
I'm,
be bothered if they
No.
started their own like
I'm not
shantytown,
bothered.
like-
I'm not bothered that they are gay and they live around me. They are in all anything in between and they live. I'm not bothered. I don't care. It's okay. What I'm saying is, what Nickmercs saying is, this is not what you need to put on children because I am grown and I can say, hey,
Wait,
live
but
your life
is
how
it
you want.
is it their children? This is my point. Is it their children or just children in general?
children
beef.
in general.
So it don't matter if it's yours or not.
Yes,
You should just
100%.
shouldn't do it.
100%.
You shouldn't
You
tell
wanna
them
know-
about gay stuff or
Well,
trans
yeah.
stuff. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't
because
matter.
because here's the issue.
With your own
There's
kids,
only my own
who's
kids
to
too.
sit there and control that with your own kids?
Here's the issue. I would rather gays teach their own kids or
But
any.
that's
you
I
know-
just said that.
well, that's what I'm telling you. I like if I had to make a decision, I would rather them teach their own kids, and then that way the rest of the country that is not the majority could teach our own kids that shit is stupid, and it doesn't fly in the real world. Eventually,
So you'll be cool with a shantytown, like it's a Chinatown, but it's for LGBs. It's that on that side of town, that's LGBT side. That's where they do the schooling for LGBT. That's where they got LGBT library. They got LGBT snacks. They got LGBT Walmart.
I'd rather them do that than try to make the rest of the country abide by their idiotic ideology.
No, I'm not saying they shouldn't be able to shop at your regular Walmart.
Yeah, I know. Like
get a
it's
chip
just
tire, belt
it's just
tire,
they
shit.
have their own. I would not be opposed to that, but the problem is,
So if you're there,
I don't
protesting,
agree with it.
If you're there protesting, would that make you weird?
I'm not. All right. Here's the issue.
Mm.
I'm not gonna be there protesting. You want to know why I won't be there protesting?
Voted for that.
Because I voted for free speech. If you want to go make a whole nother city and have everybody get involved with it, and like
LBG
everybody,
government funded, LGB funded too. Everything I'm saying would
let it be the richest.
funded by
I wouldn't care if it was the richest city in America,
Akon
as
City.
long as me, my family, and my kids, nor anybody else's family and kids are forced to abide by their ideology. You can teach that shit in a sector of the country. Go ahead, do your thing. It's freedom of speech. You're not. Yeah, you're killing these kids and you're hurting them, and I don't agree with it. But if you can get yourself sectioned off so my kids aren't infected with your poison, I'd be down with it. Because I see through it. You see through it. Parents see through it. Kids don't. Kids can't. Listen, this is my thing. If you're going to be able to go outside, listen, if you can go outside, if you're a trans person or non-binary, whatever, and you want to go outside of an elementary school and post a video, trans rights and all this, we should teach this to kids, then why not just let kids vote? Why not let kids vote for the next American president? Why not that? Oh.
Well,
Now it's
I
different.
get that, but he didn't say it like that. He said I had two grandpas or whatever. Like the way he said it was like that like I had two dads.
No, that's what I said.
No, that's what I'm answering
Oh,
her. She was like, everyone has two sets of grandpas. But I'm like, yeah, he didn't say sets, though. He just said I had the way I had, because we fly, we going back and forth. But he said I had two grandpas. Like I was like, oh shit, wait, what? Like two dads? Like what do you mean? So that that's why I know everybody got two sets. But he didn't say that. He just said so. When I went back, like, wait, what did he say? Hold on, wait, go back to that. What did he say? You said two dads, like two, like no, I had two sets. Like okay, yeah, two sets.
Yeah. I had two grandfathers. That's all anybody has. I don't have to say sets
Well,
because
more,
everybody,
your grandmother
nobody
could
is born
remarry.
from two granddads
She could
or two
remarry.
grandmas.
She could remarry, and now you got another grandfather.
That's not your real grandfather. That's your
No,
step
step.
grandfather. No, if all right, well, if that was the case, then I would have two grandfathers and one step grandfather.
Well, there you go.
That's what I'm saying. I did. All I had was two grandfathers. Yeah, like,
okay.
Yeah. It's all right. So guys, don't get too caught up in. See, that's the issue in society. Everybody's caught up in. Oh, I need to use the right term. It's like even with the gay comments. We say pause and stuff like that. It's like it's like it's been ingrained in society for a long time. But I can't sit here and tell you that. Oh, it's right to believe what I believe. It's right to believe what Custom believes. I can't tell you that. That's what we're here to do. We here to let you make your own. We here to give you the information and make your own decision.
And the Tap Man is one thing. Like, if you already had these views, why ain't y'all been stopped fucking with it? Dude, like, why does it take? They don't fuck with my friends, so I don't fuck with them. Why didn't
what came to Call of Duty to argue that? I'm sorry to interrupt. That was rude of me. I apologize.
No, I'm just asking, like, why at any form, like, y'all been playing Call of Duty this whole time, and they been with the gay stuff, like they've been putting stuff in. So I'm just like, why y'all care? So like, it always takes your homie to be like, fuck them, and then you got to boycott. Like a lot of people doing that with boycott Gucci. So no, we can't wear Gucci no more. Like it's always like, well, because it happened to T.I. Like, man, fuck that. It should have been like because they've been on some foul shit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna boycott Subway because T.I. don't like Subway because they did some racist shit. I'd boycott them because they fucked with that dude, that Subway guy. You know what I mean? I boycotted them then because they was sponsoring this dude and he was doing sick shit.
He was a
pedophile. Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, I would have boycotted long before if I had these issues. I'm not gonna like wait till somebody I know, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think that's a big issue too, Custom. Like, you make a fucking beautiful point. I think that's the big issue. You got these big ass content creators, right? Because, I respect Tim the Tap Man and Dr. Disrespect. All right, we'll just go ahead and get into it real quick, just so what I'm about to say makes sense. Tim the Tap Man and Dr. Disrespect was like, yo, we're done. Everybody should just boycott Call of Duty. Either they give him his skin back or we don't play again. Fuck him. We don't care. We'll just go to another game. That's basically what has happened, all right? From what Nickmercs said, and since everybody was like, yo, you can't say that, and now, boom, he's got all these people on his ass because he said something because he has a kid now. And Tim the Tap Man agreed with him, so did Dr. Disrespect, and now they're all like, let's boycott Call of Duty. Now, that's not everybody in the chat is all caught up. The big issue is, it's like you said, why did they take so long to do that? And I think that if I had to weigh in, and this is coming from a guy that y'all know me, I'm out here doing extras. I'm losing views on my reaction videos right now on Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I used to be like, no, I can't do anything outside of, Dragon Ball Xenoverse because if I do, I ain't gonna get views. If I don't get enough views, then it ain't gonna help my channel. Like my channel will die. The problem is everybody gets complacent. And I think that Doc, Tim the Tap Man, and even Nickmercs, they realize that, this world, you can really succeed out here. But if it costs you losing your soul and your values, do I really want to be a part of that? Now, granted, like you said, Custom, that ain't gonna hurt Nickmercs' money. That ain't gonna hurt Doc's money. That ain't gonna hurt Tim the Tap Man's money. I agree. It won't.
It could hurt his money, man.
No, I agree. It won't.
Dr. Disrespect got a lot of people who follow them through Call of Duty. And
but
that's
I think
probably why mainly they would even tune in because of Call of Duty. So he did tournaments for money.
So you think that
like, that's a big game for him.
Do you think that he tried to because I believe like for it doesn't matter
I'm not saying you gotta stick with a company because when that shit happened to him, I didn't see Call of Duty like, hey, that's wrong and we need to back up Dr.
There you go.
Disrespect. They didn't give a
There
fuck.
you go.
So it's just like, but my thing is, there's a lot of people who pay memberships on his channel who exclusively came from Call of Duty, who liked his Call of Duty
Paid
stuff.
Twitch money.
You know, so it's just like when you saying fuck Call of Duty, I'm not doing that anymore. It's like, damn, nigga, I paid because of you. I was getting into it because of you. Like, and now you like, fuck this guy that invested my money and time.
But I mean, why would you invest in a company that wants to sabotage your kids? A company that
But Matt,
Call
you
of
just
Duty.
learning this today.
Well, but
I
that's
didn't spent $4,000 on the PC. I didn't gave Doc
There
like
ain't no way you done
$5,000
spent
a month.
There ain't no way. But all right, so listen, if you're spending that much on a video game, you need to get a better life. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, a PC costs like $4,000.
Oh no, I'm not saying the PC itself. Like if you know, like I'm not saying like look at my P. Hold up, let me see if I can see my P. Look at my PC. That's a beauty, right? I only paid $1,500 for her. I ain't got but like maybe 2 more payments of $68, and this bitch is mine, and nobody could ever make me ask. Nobody could ever ask another dollar from me for this baby right here. But this does not restrict me from playing what games I play. And listen, I'll be the first to tell you that I'm a Chevy man. I love Chevrolet vehicles.
You have a Ford right now.
Found on road dead. That's what Ford stands for. So, you know, when you found on the road dead, you know, I'll be the one to come up and call the cops. So anyways, but I'm a Chevy man, right? But the reason I love Chevy was because 10 years ago, 20 years ago, before I was able to even think about, a square fits in the square spot. The circle fits in the circle spot. Oh, look is that a triangle? I got a square and a triangle. And I'm going, which one is the triangle? I'm just holding them going, I think it's this one. But I was groomed to be a Chevy man. Groomed is a very, heavy word, but groomed is an appropriate word because, it's not sexual in this case. But the reason I fell in love with Chevys is because I was able to work on motors from Chevrolet vehicles that were too advanced to work on. And like, I used to drive a 1972 Monte Carlo. That's a Chevrolet, baby. It had a 355 boarded out motor, bro. It was woo-wee. I had 3 gears in it, automatic shift. Bro, all I had to do was stomp it. The car would go. But that's the point. I fell in love with Chevy because Chevrolet showed that even though you didn't have a lot of money and you bought an expensive car, you'd be able to fix your problems without taking it to a mechanic. Nowadays, it doesn't matter what car you buy. You have to take it to a mechanic in order to buy it. It's just like this scenario right here. They're trying to make the gaming world say, listen, if you want to speak your own mind, work on your own car, fix your own problems, you're not going to be able to do that.
Go to Mixer.
You're going to have to go to Rumble, to Mixer. No, Mixer is dead. Mixer is no longer a company.
I can revive it, all right?
It's dead. It's dead. It's Rumble and what's the other one? Kick. Rumble and Kick. And I already have, all right, for those of y'all that don't know, I ain't told Custom about it, but we about to make a LagFest on Rumble too, because I already have my own channel on Rumble. And we're going to be uploading everything here. So if anything ever gets deleted off of YouTube, you can go to Rumble. It's free app. It's just like Rumble is YouTube's competitor.
Rumble's
Kick
cool.
is Twitch's competitor. Yeah, it's cool. There's not a lot of people, so trust me, I'm gonna take care of the Rumble aspect for the
you can use
for
the N-word. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we could say harder. Nick, I'm just kidding. Y'all thought I was really about to say it. Point is, you've got a company that says, listen, we build cars so you can fix your problems because we want you to buy our cars in the future. 50 years later, now the motto is, we want you to buy our cars. So you have to bring them to us to fix them and take all your money because you can't work on them. It's the same thing with Modern Warfare right now. Modern Warfare is saying, we want you to play our game. But if you don't say what we like, then that means that you don't get our sponsorship. You don't get our money.
So can you do a non-anti like LGBT type of deal?
No, you can't. Not on.
I think you can.
Not on Modern Warfare, because if
but my thing is, if I stream and someone brings up like, "Hey, daddy," and all this stuff, and I just instantly delete them. Right, like I don't give it no time. I don't give him.
All he said was leave the children out of it. That's the real issue. It's like, you think that they're gonna sit here and allow you to say that, or allow you to delete somebody that wants to be a queerosexual, whatever they're called?
But the comment is just deleted. I didn't ban him. I just deleted the comment.
I mean, you might have just deleted him. But
so if he keeps it up, that's harassing me. That's public harassment.
But if, well, that's the thing. Then why did they get rid of? Then why did they take all the action against him?
Spamming in my chat. I have a right to do that.
Now that's true. But how does Call of Duty have a right to ban him when he's not even talking about Call of Duty?
But they didn't ban him. They just, they took his bundle. This is like a little warning, like, chill out. You know what I mean? And then you don't have to apologize. He doubled down. Well, no, because he doubled down on it. He didn't.
All right, so if it was like,
look, my wife and I don't agree with that stuff. He wasn't silenced.
I'm sorry, if he wasn't silenced, why did he get his skin taken away?
That's not silent. But you just said he made a statement talking about he just had a child and all this stuff. He wasn't silenced.
But what did we agree on? That it was a warning, right?
Well, yeah, that's not silence, though. He wasn't silent. Silence
is warning.
They took away his whole stuff. He can't talk to us. He can't say nothing.
It's a warning.
You said in Twitter they didn't even ban him,
bro. But that's my point. Like you said, you agreed. It's a warning. I agree with that. It's a warning that if you keep talking like this, you will be silenced. Do you not see that?
Well, yeah. What do you? I don't understand, bro.
Bro, this is the first step. That's what I want you. This is the first step. Like,
first step of what?
This is the first step of being able to silence somebody that doesn't agree with you. He don't agree with their agenda, and they said, "All right, your little Fortnite pack is gone. Do it again, we dare you." That's the message I got.
Yeah, they do it, man. Like, Twitch got rid of Dr. Disrespect.
How is that
for bathroom stuff? I don't even
understand it. But that's an infringement on freedom of speech.
Probably signed something to where they told him, man.
No. You can't.
Not
at all. Not at all. All right,
you yelling at me, bro? Like, what
because you're trying.
Because what?
Because you're trying to defend.
I'm not trying to defend anybody. I'm asking questions. What the hell?
All right,
so you yelling at me?
All right,
that shit don't make no sense, dude.
Like I said, I apologize for yelling. I shouldn't have yelled. What I'm saying is, this is the beginning of them telling you you can't say what you want to say. This has nothing to do with Modern Warfare. Why is Modern Warfare even involved?
They took his skin away, isn't it them? That's who is Call of Duty, right?
Yeah, Call of Duty.
They took his skin away. So that's how they evolved. That's what
no.
Disrespecting them, leaving.
How does this one tweet? They should leave little children alone. That's the real issue. How does this involve Call of Duty? How does it involve them?
They probably got trans people working for them, and they got offended.
No, I'll tell you that's part of it, but it is the least.
So it's still a no, but it's part of it. I don't understand you, bro. It's just a
all
guess,
right.
Bro.
Okay, then I'll just explain it straight up. If you don't think that they're paying him money, bro, if they come into my house, bro, I'm beating somebody's ass. I just had 6 vehicles pull up into my yard.
He ain't got no hands.
Y'all gonna see it if they come in the house. Point is,
you look like you power up. Like you'll start to do a stance. You'll power up. he'll need a stand or something. Or
My beard's already. Listen, my beard is already in Super Saiyan 4. I'm already red.
Stands are weaker with facial hair. I watch Blackscape.
Objection overruled.
Oh, you don't have
My point is
200,000 subscribers. So
my point is
I watch Blackscape.
my point is these people out here, if there was no agenda, why did Call of Duty take him off of their roster? Oh, well, he signed something. What did he sign? And if the signage, and this is where the whole controversy plays into my hand. If he didn't sign an NDA saying he couldn't talk about the way he feels on anything, why do you think that he would have fucking made this statement? There was no NDA on him saying you couldn't talk about trans people. I'm willing to bet my last dollar on it. There was no NDA saying
I'm not
you could
saying trans people. I'm just saying in general, like, look, man, if you want to be on our platform, there's certain things that we want from people, certain things we don't. Like, you know what I mean? That just happens. It happens like that. I'm pretty sure certain things that Ninja can't do.
This is not all right, but we're not talking about all right, listen. We're not talking about some random like, it's Ninja. If Ninja would have said this, I doubt they react like this.
Why?
Even if they do.
Because Fortnite soy?
Oh, actually, here, let me rephrase. All right, so for those of y'all that don't know, I've been on Rumble here recently. I've been trying to figure out the website, see how it works. It's real close to YouTube. Not quite YouTube yet, but very close. But I've been watching different things, and I found out that, what is his name? The guy with the blue hair, Destiny. Destiny. His name is Destiny. He does podcasts. His wife like literally goes out. His wife makes money going out.
Impact? What the fuck?
Yeah, like his name is Destiny. He has blue hair. All right.
That's not like
listen. I know it. Listen, it is Genshin Impact with the way that he's cucked. He allows his wife to go out on dates with other men to make money. All right. He allowed for another man on his stream to dance with his wife, which is cuck base.
That's not, again, if there weren't cucks, then people wouldn't be having fun out here.
I mean,
somebody got to allow their wife to get hit by these dudes.
No, we're trying to teach people that you're better than that. Let them other people do that, not our fans. Our fans, we trying to teach y'all the way to keep your wife happy and informed.
I'm going to tell my fans right now, if that bitch choosing, you bust that cheeks. I don't, it don't matter.
But I mean, like, but that's what I'm saying. We're not here to like go out of our way to, dismember somebody or make fun of them or just, bag on them or trash on them. What I'm saying is Destiny out here allows his wife to go out here and go on dates with other men. I don't know what happens. I'm pretty sure she gets fucked because I wouldn't let my wife go out on another date with another man.
No,
like, fuck
dates are platonic.
Platonic, these nuts. You're not going out if you my wife. I'm not a simp. Point is,
so
this
she
is
got
normal.
To stay in the house all day and stare at you.
You think I'm at the house all day?
She's got to stare at you all day.
I'm not at the house all day. I got shit
look
to do.
At all of your kids.
I got shit to do.
So
I don't give a fuck.
She's got to look at the kids all day, and she doesn't get none of this black PCP pipe.
She don't need no black PCP pipe when she got the WPCPP pipe, big fella.
Well, black has more style and finesse into it, and we'll call you dirty stuff. If I showed my member at 10 inches, you would be upset, but we would also get banned. So why would I be upset?
That makes no sense. Because I would dwarf you.
Why? What is this upset with me?
It's like
why would I be upset?
Like, it's like an arm, bro. Like it's like it'd be like.
Why would I be upset?
You'd be upset because you are the 8 inches. I am the 10.
I wouldn't be upset. That's like
you'd be like,
saying, all right,
he ain't.
That's just like me saying, oh, if I met you in real person, it's because you're short, you'd be upset with me being taller. Like,
Oh
why
no,
would you be
not at
upset?
all.
So okay,
Nobody
why
gives
would I give a fuck about your dick, bro? Like, what
because
the
nobody
hell?
gives a shit about the height. They only give a
This
shit about the
man,
size of
man,
their dick.
Bro, this man would sit there and tell me that he wouldn't be upset with height, but I'll be upset about his penis. Like,
Listen, I have
What?
grown to love my 5'7" stature. I
That
don't
is
give a shit
wild,
what a
G.
bitch thinks. As long as my 10
I'm
inch
not a
dick do
bitch,
its
bro.
work.
I'm not none of that. I don't care about the oval penis woes or none of that. Right?
You can't spell.
I don't care about what you got going or who you hitting. That has nothing to do with me, bro. Like, what the fuck?
It's okay, my brother.
I care so little, but at the same time, it just sucks that I talked about this, but Terrence Howard, man, it fucking sucks, man. When that shit gets, leaked out, that shit's, yeah, thank you, Breach. It's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that shit ain't right, man. That shit ain't right. You know what I mean? That shit ain't right.
Well, okay, so here was the other thing that I wanted to kind of tag along.
How am I
Listen.
caught, KB? Like, he said this stuff. I didn't. He said that stuff. Like, what? How am I caught? Like, right? Like, look at this mentality here.
All right, so KB, we need to hold that because he was not caught.
I don't
We have
even
to finish
understand
because
this.
we have two more
Like,
topics to talk about. Well, it's not two. It's just we have to finish this one. All right, so all right, so you remember how I was saying that it's all a part of the system, right? Custom. My brother. Hello.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Hello.
My mic is moving. I can hear me. Hello?
Why can't I hear him?
What? This nigga tripping. Wait, chat. Y'all can hear me, right? I can see my thing moving. Yeah, it must be him because y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, it was me. For some reason,
Okay.
For some reason it tripped. I couldn't hear you. All right, so y'all remember, how they're trying to force this shit on us. They're trying to go out of their way to, let people know about all the crazy evidence before we get into the aliens. We'll get to that in a minute. All right, so we did the Nickmercs, right? All right, so you don't need this or this. Don't need a noun. Don't need this. All right, so Custom, do you remember hearing about the cloud of smoke that came over New York a few weeks ago?
No.
All right,
Cloud
so
of smoke to go over New York.
Yeah, apparently intense smoke fills New York City and forces a code red in Philadelphia. In Philadelphia, a states away, as millions from the East Coast to Canada suffer from Quebec's wildfires, right? This is all wildfire smoke, all right? Now, this was on June 7th. This was a week ago, all right? Now, I heard about this.
Why the fuck are people camping so hard?
No one knows. Did you hear about Title 42 ending?
No.
All right, so for those of y'all that don't know what Title 42 is, Title 42 is something that Donald Trump made so people could not come across the Mexican border because of COVID. Now that COVID is no longer a pandemic, Title 42 is ended. All right, now this was May 12th. All right, that's all it did. It just allows for more people to cross the border without like intensive care or like looking at people. But the biggest issue is this. On June 1st of this year, nearly 30 children were reported missing in Cleveland during the first 2 weeks of May in an extraordinary surge. So The reason that I bring this up is specifically because I heard about this. I heard about the smoke fill in New York. I also heard about the Title 42. I also heard about this. All right. May 12th. Look at this. June 7th. Why was 30 kids being reported missing never shown up to me on my live streams? 30 missing children. This is a
wait. Why would it? Do you look at that shit?
No. All right. So that's what. All right. I see what the issue is. Okay, so
if you ain't looking at news stuff, they ain't gonna give you news stuff. Like if I look at like something news,
that's not true. I don't look at news stuff. I don't look at news stuff ever.
All right, from my experience, if I don't look at news stuff, I don't get news stuff. So I never get no news stuff. I wouldn't get no news stuff. I never do. It's never in my feed.
I get news stuff all the time, and I don't look at news stuff. I never look at news stuff. Ever. I guess the only news stuff I would possibly look at would be the conservative twins, maybe Steven Crowder at best.
You talking about them twin niggas? Them niggas?
Yeah. You know, them. They're good dudes. At best.
Yeah, because they ain't really funny, bro. They just say some wild shit.
It's not about. No, they don't say wild shit. I agree with almost everything they say.
Wild shit sometimes.
Not at all. They low key get tired of the black community, and I'm not gonna sit here.
This is what I mean, bro. I'm not gonna get into it because again, it makes no sense. But
it doesn't make sense because
black
you won't
people
talk
getting
about it.
Tired of the black community. That is so crazy to hear.
I mean,
but they won't help fix it or do nothing. They won't, but they'll talk about it. So it's like, no, I'm not going.
Trump did, but you ostracized him.
The
whole black community.
I didn't.
But do you identify? Do you agree that the black community ostracized him?
No, because there's some that was really rocking with him.
I mean, but all right. So if 20% of the white community wasn't doing bad shit, but 80% of the white community was doing bad shit, doesn't that mean most of the black community, if not all of them, are doing bad shit?
Wait, what? If 20% are doing bad shit and 80% are doing bad shit, that means all of it are doing bad shit.
No, I said 80% are doing bad shit and 20% are doing good shit.
No, you didn't say good. You said bad. You said bad twice. You said bad twice.
Okay, catch me on a bad twice. Catch me on a bad twice. Okay, well, so then answer the question the way that you know. Answer the question you know that I meant to say. 20% is doing the right shit in the white community. 80% is doing bad. Is all the white community bad?
No.
Now, if most of the black community is doing bad shit, is all the black community bad?
No.
But can you say that you don't like the black community because the majority of them is doing bad?
You can say whatever you want.
But so why are they saying outlandish shit? It's not outlandish.
I'm saying what the stuff I've seen them say. They say some pretty crazy shit.
They don't. I've literally watched.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Whatever you say.
You can't say. No, like all right. Name one outlandish thing. Name one outlandish thing.
I don't have a video for you. This is what I mean to you, dude. Like anything I tell you is for experience. It's always a no, bro. It's always like, no, that's not true. And it's like, bro, I seen some shit that I didn't like that I felt like was crazy. Other people in the comments felt the same way, but no, it's always.
Well, show me an example. That's all I'm asking.
I can't give you a video I seen a couple months or weeks ago, but I seen enough of them. I know who you're talking about.
Well, the next time you see one, please clip.
No, bro, no.
No, you can't. No, because see, like I'd be down.
No, I don't even watch them anymore.
No, because they come up in your footage, like you said. They came up in your footage. You don't subscribe to. You don't like. They came up in your footage. So why don't you just clip something or just like the video so you can go back to it? No, why don't you just like the video? Go back to your like videos.
I'm not gonna go. It's not in my like.
See, I will though. I will. I will clip
videos. I didn't like none of their stuff. It's not in my like videos.
They dislike it.
I don't
Then
dislike
dislike
none of that. I just watch it. It's just watching. I don't need to click likes or this. I just watched it.
All right,
need
so
to do
here's
none of
the
that.
issue. Here's the issue. At the end of the day, you know, we all agree on what we believe. You know, we can agree to disagree, but at some point you got to come to a realization.
Disagree, bro. Like you just disagree. That's all it is, bro. Like, you just disagree, bro.
You disagree with me on everything. I can't tell you.
No, I
nothing.
don't,
like,
bro. Go
yes,
back
you do.
and
You
watch
just did
these,
it.
bro.
You
Go
just
back
did
and
it. You
watch
just
these.
did it.
You said on everything. Go back and watch these. I don't disagree on you on everything. No, I don't.
No, not
Go back
no.
and
I'm
watch
saying
this stuff.
no. All I said was we can agree to disagree. That's what I said. We can agree to disagree. Yet, when I give you legitimate fucking things that may question your beliefs, you shut them down immediately.
When do
Every
you give
time.
me?
You just did it earlier. You just did it
When?
earlier. Oh, what a conservative twins, but you have no proof of showing anything where I can show you multiple proofs that the Democrats hate for black people. They never have been. They never will be. They're all about taking your money and they're all about taking all the representation of black people. But
So, sir, I don't have a clip. My statement can't be true.
all I'm saying is at the end of the day, you can't sit here and be like, nah, I'm not talking about it when you don't even have a clip that you could be like, no, it's not worth talking about because this is what he
isn't.
said.
You just
But you don't have nothing to say on, well, all right, well, what did he say? You have no examples. I need one example. You don't even have to give me a clip. Just what did he say? Give me something of what he said.
We're talking about weaves and like every black person, every girl that goes out with their bonnets and weaves. And it's like, that's not the whole community. That's not what everyone's on. That's a small margin of people. But what I'm saying is instead of making jokes, they wasn't making the joke. They weren't, because when they said it, they weren't laughing. There was nothing about that. And I'm saying that people in the comments feel the same type of energy from them in certain videos. I'm not saying every video. You defended them like they're your brothers. Like, no, I'm building fucker.
I'm not defending anybody. I'm just asking you for an example.
Look at how you going hard.
I'm just asking you for an example.
You know,
I'm not defending. Don't run from this.
I'm not asking running you from nothing.
Then answer my question. Then answer this question.
What do I have to run for?
Then answer this question. If you're not running, then answer this question. Why is it so hard for you to give me a vocal? Like, I don't need a clip. Just
I can't
give
you it word for word, bro. I'm not. They're talking. It's a fast clip. I can't give you it verbatim. My bad. I can't do that.
I don't need verbatim.
I didn't watch it 50 times. I watched it once.
I don't need verbatim. I don't need
That's
verbatim.
you, bro.
No, I'm saying you don't need to tell me verbatim. Give me an example of what they said.
I just did. They were talking about weaves and bonnets.
So you think that because they don't like weaves and bonnets? All right, so here's my issue.
I just said they say some crazy shit sometimes. That's all I said. And you went, no, they don't. I've never seen them say, okay, you. I don't know. That's you.
But I'm willing. But you said that you don't like them, which means that if you don't like them, you would get less shorts in your, like, for instance, you know, they're more of they're little, what are they? The conservative twins? They would pop up more in my feed than they would yours. And I'm here to tell you, I'm not saying that they're right on everything. What I'm saying is they ain't wrong on much. If it, like, I'm not here to judge black women, but I'm also here to say they're not here fucking judging black women as their main channel. They're here judging the way that the government is treating black men, black women, white men in America. And it ain't fair. That's their normal shit. I see shorts. I'm not protecting it. This is just from what I've seen. Yet you say that you see plenty, yet you don't listen to conservative stuff. How would you see more than me if I watch Steven Crowder, more Ben Shapiro?
Other people clip their stuff. It's not just going on their channel. Some of the people I watch have clipped their stuff. So you see their stuff. They break down their videos. That's all I'm saying. I've seen some stuff they said. I'm not saying all their materials like that. I did not say that. I just said I've seen some of their stuff. I know enough to be like, I'm not watching this stuff. Not so much the conservative. They're not funny to me. I don't like. They're just twin brothers. Like I don't care.
They're not funny to me either.
So why I don't need to watch them. I can watch other things. I don't watch them like that.
but you also disagree with like everything they believe in fundamentally.
I
and
didn't say
think
that either. I did
No,
not
no,
say that
you
either.
do though, because you're not conservative. It's not like what you said. It's that, for instance, it'd be like me sitting out here going, "Yo, Dallas Soup." No, most people know him as Soup. Soup is the best content creator ever, right? Does that mean that Soup is the best content creator ever? No. But does that mean that Soup does not say things that are valid as fuck on the normal? No, it doesn't. Nor does it mean that Soup says valid shit normally. It could mean the opposite. Normally he says stupid shit. It could mean both things. My point is, if you're gonna sit here and say you can't say something about Call of Duty because you play their game and they quote unquote pay you money, that means that you can't say what's on your mind, even though it ain't got shit to do with your company. It's not racist, and it has nothing to do with race, and it's everything to do with his newly born child. These things all culminate to the same things. Society doesn't want a full black family, because the full black family with a mother and a father and a child or multiple children is going to do 10 times better than any straight black woman with multiple kids or just one kid, because the kid will be able to grow into something beautiful and better. Society don't want that, because society is driven to not throw black people down, but to throw the individual itself on the floor, regardless of the color, race, ethnicity, where you came from. And it boils down to one thing and one thing only. Do you have old money? If you ain't got old money, it ain't got nothing to do with you. We don't want you. Oh, you got new money. Oh, you rich as fuck. You just got this money within the last 10 years. Yeah, you're not a part of us. We're old money. We don't want you. That's what the Great Gatsby is about. That's what American politics, dead ass, are set on. The whole Great Gatsby was this guy trying to get this one girl, and he could never get her because she was old money. She came from old money. Her parents were like the Rockefellers or the Rothschilds, and he was new money. His parents were poor as shit, and he became just as rich and ready to take over the world just like her parents. But her parents would never let her marry him because he was new money, not old money. And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. It's not about black. It's not about white. It's all about, was you poor? Oh yeah, like you don't deserve a spot up here. It's all about, we had our spots. Where the fuck you been? Oh, sitting there being poor? Bye. We don't need you. I got a whole theory on the Titanic, thanks to my boy. I'm gonna bring him on next podcast if you don't mind. We can talk about like crazy conspiracy theories, but it's all, bro. It all boils down to, if you ain't already in the upper echelons, they're gonna treat you like shit. They'll take you out. Don't matter what color you are. I mean, look how they do rappers, man. Look at the Migos. Now he's dead, bro. It's like, when did he get the call? When did he get the call? That's all I'm saying, bro. It's more than just me and you. It's more than what we believe. It's all about them trying to keep us all down. Not just whites, not just blacks. They don't give a fuck what color you are. As long as you got all money, we don't need you. I think that's the big issue, bro. And nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. You got 30 kids that are reported missing in Chicago, but nothing is ever... I ain't heard about this. I ain't heard about this. Fucking 30 kids go missing in 2 weeks. Like, that should be big fucking news. That should be big fucking news. But all I get is Intense smoke fills New York City and forces a code red in Philadelphia as millions from the East Coast to Canada suffer from Quebec's wildfires. And then I also get, Title 42 is over. Trump's final bill is out of the office, and now anybody can cross over the border whatever they want. But you don't hear shit about nearly 30 children reported missing in Cleveland during the first 2 weeks of May. You don't hear nothing about that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too passionate for this, man. I see what they're doing. This is the New York Post. Why have I not heard about this? That's crazy. You haven't heard about this. One of my friends put me on this. I never heard about this until he told me. This happened 3 weeks ago. Never heard about 30 children going missing in... I don't know, man. May 12th. June 7th. And then you got dozens of kids going missing on June 1st. How did I not hear about this? I don't know. I just find it fishy. Fishy as hell. And not in a good way, because I love fish. That's all I'm saying. It's not you. It's who we work for. Still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all. Yeah, it's not you. It's who we work for. Like you said, they don't work directly for Call of Duty, but they low key do.
It's probably
I don't know.
Disney thing.
Do you
man,
think you think I'm looking too deep into this?
Yeah, bro. I think you're an American male, a white man. You get really passionate about America and American stuff. Like, right? It's like almost to like a defensive, like, what the hell did you just say about America? Like, I'm not though. I'm just saying, peel back some layers. It's kind of fucked up. Wait, what do you mean? Like just hold on. It's kind of fucked up. Like, I don't see it.
Do you think? What I'm asking is, do you think that what I've presented to you does it seem fishy, or is it just me? You're saying it's just me.
I don't know, man. I don't see what's so fishy about a company who's like, look, it's a giant corporation, it's Call of Duty, and they just like, it's Pride Month, we're not going for no type of slander. So they just not going for no slander. I'm not saying that's right. You know, I'm just saying they just not going for no slander. That's all.
But all right, see, that's what's crazy to me. It's not. Is it against the law to say what's on your mind?
To what they feel is slander.
No. Is it against the law to call somebody a hard R? Yes or no?
No.
That is my point. I'm not saying it's right, but you gonna sit here and take my fucking skin away. How is that fucking? How does that work? Oh, well, those are our policy. I'm willing. Bruh, Nickmercs, if you're watching, put what you actually had to sign in the fucking, bruh. Please show me what you had to sign. I would love to read the whole fucking document, and I'd be willing to bet it would not say shit about talking shit about anything other than Call of Duty, which means transsexuals, bisexuals, gays, non-gays. None of that would apply. I'm willing to bet 100%, and that is the issue. That's what hurts me. It's like, how can you not see they're trying to stifle what we say in the future?
I'm not saying that I don't see they trying to stifle you. What I'm saying is they got rid of him because they felt like it was radical. They got rid of the skin. It was a warning because they felt like his statements were flagrant. That's all I said.
So you agree with, it's all about feelings and not facts.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
you said
what
they
happened.
Felt is a
That's
word.
what I'm
feel.
guessing. What happened is what they just look. They didn't like the tweet. They gave him a warning. That's all I'm saying.
So do you blame Dr. Disrespect and or Tim the Tap Man for agreeing with him and being like, all right, fine.
I'm not gonna blame them for agreeing with us. His friend, if they want to agree with him, that's cool. That's up to them. My thing was, why didn't they address this way earlier? If there was propaganda, if they knew that there was trans stuff going on earlier, there was other situations. I'm sure. Well, this ain't the first situation of some trans stuff, but I'm like, why didn't they protest that time?
But I think that's where the whole thing comes into this. I agree, but I also think that's where, like,
does this hurt Call of Duty though?
It's either one or two things.
Question two.
It's either one or two things, right? Either one, you know that you're going to be saved regardless of what you say, or you're tired of hearing what they're talking. You tired of hearing the shit talk, and you got to speak out. And you say,
do you gotta though?
If all right, so
could you just have these same feelings and not tweet?
Do you disagree with what he says? Yes or no?
Who says?
Nickmercs.
Just the tweet or just
just the tweet itself. Do you disagree with it?
What was the tweet again?
Here, hold up. Oh wow. This one. They should leave little children alone. Period. That's the real issue.
Wait, you're breaking up.
Can you hear me?
It's like Martian Manhunter.
Oh no! Here,
there you go.
Oh, I'm back.
Yep.
I'm back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. The tweet is they should leave little children alone. Period. Space. That's the real issue. Period. That's all he tweeted.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he tweeted. All right. Said nothing about Call of Duty.
I do not disagree with that statement. That's a good statement. I have children. Leave it alone. Leave it to other people's kids. If that's their kids, leave it to them.
Exactly.
Leave it to them.
So why should he get his skin taken away because we agree with that statement?
Well, because there's other people who don't, and they're more powerful.
Just because they're more powerful doesn't mean they're right, nor does it mean that they are the majority.
Didn't say that, but they did it anyway. They gave him a warning.
But would you, like you said, because I agree with this statement, you agree with the statement. If everything you've worked for, right? Say let's say you was making, all the money off of YouTube or Twitch or whatever you decided to do, right? Regardless, just something on the internet, you're either playing games or making like build videos. Would you make this type of statement? Yes or no?
No.
And explain why to everybody so they will understand.
I don't tweet out stuff like that. I don't need to. I can talk to my friends and family. I don't need to talk to y'all about
there you go
and stuff like that. I don't need to tweet that stuff out.
There you go. So that is my point. It is sad because I agree with you 110%. I would never tweet something like this out unless it affected me personally.
I still wouldn't, bro. Like that's why do you got to go online to do that? Why can't you just feel that
all
way?
Right, here let's
like for instance, right? There was a kid brought a gun to my kid's school, 3rd grader, right? Now imagine me sitting there, bro. Fuck this school, fuck this county, fuck this. Right? I should be who do you target here, right? But I'm on Twitter going crazy. Oh, that's bullshit. My kid I brought her a brand new $200 backpack. Now she can't have backpacks in school? Dude, that's bullshit. Because some little 3rd grader brings a fucking gun? Dude, fuck this, bro. Fuck 3rd graders. Right? I tweet some shit out like that, right? And I put LOL. And they like, yo, we getting rid of your creator code. Fuck third graders, but look, it was a LOL at the end of the third graders. Like, right? I'm not saying really fuck third graders. It was, come on.
I don't know. I don't know. Me personally, I don't think you should take backpacks away from fucking students. What they go put their books in.
Well, we got her like a satchel little thing, and then there's like these cubbies, like you can have, like you can tweak the system. It's not a backpack.
You could definitely tweak the system. I did it too. I had a locker in high school. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you could tweak the system, but who the fuck wants to go to the locker after every fucking period? Go to the cubby after every period? Nah. It's not my child's fault that kid brought a gun. Where is the officer that has the gun? Oh, we don't have enough officers? Well, allow for teachers to fucking carry a pistol. My dad is a teacher. He went to SRT school. The motherfucker went to sniper school. Let him have a gun. I dare a motherfucker to come up in class. Listen, my dad was
let his dad have the gun.
My dad would shoot his child so fucking fast, bro. They come up in the class, like, bro. They need to put. They need to allow teachers to have concealed carry. They need it.
Who's more dangerous, the third grader or the guy who's trained? Like,
the third grader, because the third grader ain't trained.
The guy, all right. If you was to call somebody else, like, I got.
You think, all right? So how many people the third grader killing? And is gonna be on the news? Oh,
that's
20. Oh, but how many teachers had guns so they could defend their classroom?
I would rather be comfortable with somebody who shoots a gun on the normal like range than someone who's had superior training. I'd feel very what if he comes to work disgruntled? What if he's tired of this shit? Who's gonna stop that guy? Who's gonna stop that guy?
Bro, he has all right, so that's the crazy thing. It's like you think that people that work a regular job could just lose their shit, especially when they have life and death in their hands. Yeah, of course, but it's not fucking normal. It's not normal for a child to shoot up a school either, yet it happens. And I will be the first to sit here and tell you, yeah, of course a teacher could be like, fuck this, I'm gonna kill every kid. No teacher's doing that. No teacher's doing that. You're crazy. No teacher's doing that. No teacher. Give a fuck how bad they hate their class. And my dad does not like 3 of his classes.
So if he's in the class and then a fight breaks out, right? And it's like he's trying to hold the kids, like, yo, stop the fighting. And then they're like, man, fuck you, Mr. Zacia's dad. They turn around popping shit, like just with a punch. He hits the desk, like he's getting up.
Wait. So you're telling me the kid had a gun and he shoots my dad?
With the students, there's a lot of students going crazy. Like he's trying to get to the kids, but he can't.
Well, see, that's the issue.
So any
my dad, listen. All right, see that's
kid
the
he
issue.
touches is just going crazy.
The only reason that happens is because there's a teacher that can't maintain her class.
Let's just say it's not your dad. It's just somebody who's
it's the skinniest bitch-made male / female on the planet. And a female, I won't blame for being bitch-made because females are bitches. It happens. But let's just get one or the other.
You got training. I don't want to hear that you just plugged a child. And you're like, that's the cops thing, right? Why is that a teacher's thing?
Why is that a teacher's thing? No, it's not. It's not a cop's thing.
Why
cops
would you leave
it? They're fighting. Let me shoot one of them. That's not a cop thing. What are you talking about?
Leave it to the police is what I'm saying, right?
So you go wait 10 minutes for this one child to beat the dog shit out of this other child that can't stand a chance just so the police can get there.
I meant the shooting, not fighting, the shooting.
Okay, so all right, but you all right.
Like if you can secure the room and you can secure like barricade or to the point where kids are safe enough, right? You don't have to use deadly arms on the child.
How is a kid? All right, so I'm sorry, Custom, but how is a kid safe when the guy that's trying to kill them has a deadly weapon, yet the guy that's trying to protect you, your teacher, has nothing but desks? How do you feel safe? I don't, because I would rather have somebody that had a fucking pistol, so when that motherfucker opened the door, he fucking blasted his shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, I want teachers to be armed. They should have always been armed.
Oh man, that's crazy.
School should, like, You think that Columbine would have happened if
That's
every
great.
teacher
I
was
don't know, man. Because
No,
there's just some
how many
situations
teachers?
where
No, if
a
every teacher
could-
was armed, do y'all think Columbine would have happened? No, it wouldn't have, because
that was planned.
every
That
kid,
was like strategically planned.
but they
Could've
planned it
still
because
happened,
no
even if
teacher
somebody
was
was
armed.
armed.
But they planned it because no teacher was armed. You think they planned that if every
Wait,
teacher's armed?
Stuff
No,
still
they're not.
happens
No, they're
even if
not.
you're armed. Even
No,
if
no, it
even
don't.
if you
No,
have
it don't.
security, stuff can still happen.
How many times do
if
people
banks
break
still
into a
get
police
robbed,
station? How many people break into a police station on the
Banks
daily?
still get robbed even with heavy security and armed people.
How many people break into a police station on
I
the
don't
daily?
know.
Nobody breaks into a police station. Why? Because every fucking officer is armed. Nobody's shooting up a school if every teacher is armed with a fucking weapon. I'm not asking for mass destruction. I'm just asking for the teacher to be able to carry their own fucking weapon. That doesn't mean
I'm
that the
just
teacher's
saying,
about to shoot a
there
kid
could be
because
some
he's fighting.
Teachers though who are dealing with these students, and that shit could go left. You can see there's certain scenarios where that shit could just go left, or
Yeah,
he's tired of his job.
everything can go
there's
left,
just,
bro.
You know, you see it on
can.
movies and shit where they get on top of the school, they're ready to jump. Like that, you know, people have rough days. Even like people work in cuticles, like that.
So you think mass shooters have rough days? You think that
that's what they say. They always say.
That's what they say.
Always
right?
Tell you like he was.
Oh well,
it
was just. Oh, it was a bully. No, it wasn't a fucking bully. It was because they knew that it wasn't no fucking teachers on, and they could just walk up into the school and start shooting people. They don't talk about black people shooting up schools. They only talk about white people shooting up schools.
I don't know. Some people just probably not for that. They pacifists. There's some people who just don't.
I'm not
want
saying
guns.
every teacher. I'm not saying force it on every teacher. I'm just saying that if every teacher, like for instance, I would be willing to say that.
But you said you want all the teachers to be armed.
I do because if every teacher was armed and somebody came in a fucking classroom with a fucking pistol and started to shoot. You don't think that teacher would
need to be a
pistol fucking purse and bop him?
Could it? But so I'm saying not everybody on that type of time. Could it be like maybe you have like a device where you can shut the door, like the door is shut, like oh,
so let's spend millions of dollars. Let's spend millions of dollars, you know, in order to hopefully keep our people safe when we could literally just buy
it's
a
probably more
weapon.
magnet based than like.
But that's what I'm saying. You
got that'd be like
we're not talking about government official buildings. We're talking about schools. They don't give schools shit for funding. How are they gonna have magnet doors? They're not.
Oh, we just arming people. Like, how we just arming people? Like, what if somebody like, no, I don't want a pistol. They ain't working for me. I want an AR-15.
Hey, allow them to keep the AR-15 under their desk. If a motherfucker walk in, you thought you was crazy. I bet he in here trying to he in here trying to shoot people with a pistol. He come in there, he said, boom, what's up, bitches? That go to shoot. And he see the teacher pull up AR. He said, all right, I'm out. All right, I'll go to the next room. I'm gonna ride out.
That stuff don't work. Even metal detectors, people get behind those systems. There've been metal detectors at school for years. You know what I mean? Like there's been security at school for years, and people still get shot up. Man. People still
they still get shot, man. Poor children still die on the day. It's not fair. I don't have kids.
Hell, there's bombings in the 90s. There was massive bombings at schools.
That's why if they ever
fuck your guns, like they were blowing shit up.
There's way more mass shootings though than there are bombings.
I'm not saying there is. I'm just saying in the 90s they were blowing shit up. They were blowing up.
It wasn't that many. It was only a few. It was a handful.
It
was a handful.
What's the name? They were blowing up what's the Planned Parenthood buildings and shit. They were blowing up, you know, radical people were blowing that shit up.
Planned Parenthood. All right, now I know you bullshit. Hold on, I gotta look this up.
Okay.
90s. Bombings. Oklahoma City. On the morning of April 19th, 1995, an ex-Army soldier and security guard named Timothy McVeigh parked a rented Ryder truck in front of the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in downtown Oklahoma City. He was about to commit mass murder. Yeah, he blew that shit up. That's all you need to know. All right. Let's go to historic timeline, national counterterrorism. All I see is the Oklahoma City bombing. Here, let's see. "90 bombings." Okay, it still says Oklahoma City. 93 World Trade Center. They might have covered it up, bro. They might have covered it up. Terrorist attacks in the U.S. between 70 and 13. Hey, if what you remember is real, they might have covered it up. They might have covered it up. I got a video that was shot. Actually, hold up. Let's see, Nickmercs. Let's go to the historic timeline just to see. 15. No, in the 90s. What the fuck? Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Philippines. Yeah, this isn't what I wanted. This is some extra shit. It's not what I wanted. All right, so I think the bottom line is, bro, like, fight fire with fire. That's all I'm saying. I ain't winning in a knife fight, you know. Somebody pulls a gun on me, I'ma lose. Unless I'm quick as shit. I don't think I'm that quick. But it is what it is. Oh no. I think they're covering a lot of shit up. Yeah, you may not be able to talk about it, but damn, I may be your worst podcast, bro. I hope I don't drag you down. Cause, bro, as soon as I see some bullshit, bro, I'm gonna start talking. Like, you'll be like, shut up! We have sponsors.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I think too heavily into this stuff, but you know, to you it doesn't make sense, and I understand because, you know, I understand. You understand because I'm just a regular guy like you. If you ever gotta kick me because they taking your money, just let me know. Kick me and I'll be like, I understand, my brother. Just let me know, man, because I think they're coming for us, bro. I think they'll be coming for us soon. Not us specifically, but LagFest. Our stuff is too controversial. We'll see, though. You want to talk about the aliens now? All right, so we talked about the aliens last time. We got the body cam footage. But y'all remember the body cam footage that was Yep, go ahead.
No, my phone. I was trying to close it and the app popped up. Cause I got a text from my brother.
Can I get a punk rocket? No, Hasio, we're not trying to take over the US. Chill. You don't get no rockets. I can't trust you with rockets. You're too volatile. Yeah, you can have cops at the school, but you know, you got to pay those cops. You ain't got to pay a teacher to have a concealed weapons permit. It's cheaper. I mean, they don't put too much money in our kids anyway, so I figured that was the easiest way to go about it. But CKG and Zajan, the world is just cruel. You're right. It is cruel. That's why we're here to stand up for it. We're here to stand up for the injustices of all the black people, of all the white people, the Spanish people. There's a lot of people in the world. All the people in the world that that have felt injustice. We are here for you. We talk about the real stuff. They are not ready. Need a black and white word counter for a stream one day? What do you mean a black and white word counter? Oh, no. No, we don't need that. We do not need that. We don't need that, Breach. I'm gonna need you to quit bullshitting. We don't need that. We will be canceled tomorrow. Yeah, gun is that fucker down. Yo. To be fair, Hasio, that's the way I feel. Yeah, gun that fucker down. Kaya. Oh shit, he ain't moving. Oh shit, he moved. Kaya. Oh shit. He dead. Are y'all okay? Good. Everybody here? He throws over the roll paper. Take roll call now. Well, he got the gun trained on. I wish him. Bro, that's America if I ain't never seen it. All right. Ready for the last topic, Custom? On this body cam, 3? Yeah, it'd be 3 days ago, 4 days ago. 3 or 4 days ago, we talked about this. And on the body cam in Las Vegas, there was a alien threat called out, right? It was a threat because these people right here watched it go. They watched the flying saucer fall into their backyard and then called the police. And when the police came, they went into their backyard and saw the aliens, except we didn't get to see the aliens. All we got to see was a black screen because it was private property. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. My fault. My fault. Oh, was it? I thought I was hearing. I was not. I apologize. That was my bad. Tire screen. There we go. All right. So last week we watched this, and this is the video. They're leading them. They are leading these people into their backyard. These people, as in the cops. They're leading them. He's like, I'm gonna show you. Can I show you? Now, I'm gonna pause it. Do y'all see where this footage is right here? Now we're on the street. How did we get on the street? We was just in the backyard. Let's watch it again.
You have a dirt backyard. Can you show me if there's a...
All right, now you see that it is blacked out. If you go watch this footage on any short, any regular channel, they're gonna say that this footage was blacked out because it was a private residence. That's bullshit. Because my homie Richie, which me and Custom will talk about, I think I'm gonna try and have him on the podcast tomorrow. He actually saw the original video, and the original video was as soon as they went into the backyard, they had the camera on the back fence, and they could see the aliens with like green fingers, like holding onto the fence, like watching them, from a distance. And then as soon as they turned the flashlight on, they was like, no, I'm out. They did that. Now, I could be the first, to sit here and say, Rich, you lying. But that's my brother. I don't think he'd lie about some dumb shit. I actually have I have another clip that I could show you, but I'm not going to show you. We're going to save it for next LagFest. But he was like, I should have recorded it. He said, I watched it. He said, before they blocked it on all the media outlets, before it was blacked out, say you could watch the alien like run from the fence because they was holding on, thinking that if they held on to the fence, it looked like all right, from what he said, it looked like if they thought they held on to the fence, nobody could see him. But as soon as the light shined on them, they let go of the fence and ran away. He said all their fingers were almost twice the size of ours. They were green people. But in the news outlet, and if anybody can get the footage, please send it. I'd love to review it here on LagFest. But Richie told, he said, yeah, it's getting hard to cover it up now. He said, I fucked up by not screen recording it the first time I seen it. I said, next time you don't do that, I will whip you with lash. So, Custom, what do you think that this was an actual alien invasion? Not invasion, but do you think that it was all hoaxed?
Yeah, we don't see.
Oh, you
nothing.
think the whole thing was hoaxed?
We don't see nothing. Like, still.
Yeah, and I agree with you, because unfortunately, all I have to go off of is my homie's, recollection of the event. He was like, bro, he said, he was like, yesterday you could watch them hold on to the fence and then run away from the fence. He said they were green people. He said now all the footage is blacked out. So all I have to agree on or go with is what he says. So tomorrow we got something special that I got from him. Me and Custom will talk. Maybe we'll get him on. But I have something special that does look very suspicious that nobody could, find. He sent it to me. So, Custom, do you have anything else you want to discuss about this clip or?
No, I was like, when I first seen it, I just was like, oh damn, there's aliens, and I was intrigued because it's in Las Vegas, and that's where Area 51 is. So I was thinking maybe whatever the fuck they doing, whatever the hell they escaped, or whatever. Like it reminded me of that Men in Black when they just aliens. Like I just feel like that could be some shit like that, like where they do come here and they hide them in plain sight. That's the best hiding is in plain sight, like because you don't really realize people are hiding.
Crazy you say that. They don't know, bro. They don't
know. They got better technology than us, then they can mask themselves like us. So I just, I was thinking maybe if we would see some footage, like maybe we see some tall people on that 911 call or body cam, but we ain't see no shit. So I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Why is this in trending? Like, like that was my thing. Like, why?
That was my.
We don't get to see the aliens. You would think that would be on the thumbnails. Would be the aliens. Like, we can't even see what they like. Y'all, I just don't get. If I once seen a deer, right, in my neighbor's backyard, and I was thinking to myself, like, wow, I'm ready to bust out the phone and do all the. It's not even in my backyard, right? Like, right, and I'm like, bro, this is fascinating. Like, so I can't imagine. If it's in my backyard, why wouldn't I film that? Like hell, nigga, I filmed a turtle from the bathroom upstairs because I was like, oh shit, there's a turtle in the backyard. Like, so I'm like, any type of creature, oh hell yeah. Like, so I'm like, an alien though? You would not film that? Like, did it have you in like a trance to where you just couldn't break out your iPhone or any one of the people in the house couldn't break out their phone to just film this thing real fast?
Can I
just 9 seconds?
Can I explain why I think that I believe them? So something similar happened to me. I was at my mom and dad's house. It was literally a week before I moved out, and I was outside, and I had an Android. It was a cheap Android, but I had an Android. I'm sitting outside, I'm smoking some gas, and then all of a sudden, I don't know why, but I happened to see something in the sky, and I was like, yo, I was like, yo, what is that? And I watched this white ball of light like circle around itself and make like trails, like if it's this and and my finger rotated every time, right? I watched it make trails and then it got to a certain spot. By this time I was like, yo, I need to record this. I'm tripping. So I immediately pulled out my phone and I pulled it up and I put it on it and I recorded it. Hey, shut that for me. I don't want them bugs in here. Are you leaving? You look like a bitch, mate.
Love you, bro.
Love you, bro. Be safe, my brother. So, so as soon as I pull my phone out, I'm recording on my phone.
Make sure your stream knows what I did for Call of Duty and how much it means to me.
Hey, call me.
Make sure they're not.
Call me tomorrow. Call me tomorrow. Love you too, bro. So I got my phone, right? And I'm sitting here, I'm recording it. And I can see it on my phone on the back screen right here, right? I can see it on the back screen. But, the camera's here. And I'm sitting here recording. I could see it. And I watched this white light go up into the sky and like spiral in on itself. And then like fall from the sky in like a rainbow, like asteroid falling out of the sky effect. It showed every color of the rainbow. And I'm sitting here recording it. And then when it got out of view, it looked like it solidified and then became luminescent. Not invisible, but luminescent. Like where you could barely see it if you was paying attention. And just very slowly, it was like this. It just rode off into the distance. When I went back and looked at my phone audio, I got nothing. I watched myself record the rainbow spiral down. And when I went back and looked at it, there was no rainbow spiral. It was all black. I tried.
What camcorder? Do
an Android. It was an Android.
Well, no, what I'm saying, why didn't they grab a camcorder or something?
But what I'm saying is,
have to be their phone.
Well, I mean, all I'm saying is I had my phone. I think most people don't have camcorders, on the ready. Most people have phones. And maybe it's a phone thing, or maybe it's you just can't record us. Maybe I just need to, bring
but
this.
They didn't
once
say they even attempted to film them. That's the thing that was crazy to me. I'm like, you didn't even want to film the shit. You just sat there and watched it, and he was just describing it. And I'm like, but you're on 911 describing it. Why not, hey, grab your phone, or somebody grab my phone, or something.
That's a good point. Before I pulled my phone out and realized, oh my God, I'm seeing something that can't be explained, I was tripping shit. I was going, bro, what the fuck is that?
You said you just got high, though. Could it be that? You said I smoked I had gas, and then you seen some bright, bro. That could be some what type of gas was that?
You think I just sit here and smoke gas on the regular and not know what is gas tripping me out and what ain't gas tripping me out?
If you're seeing sparkles,
I didn't hit. I was done with the blunt for almost 30 minutes.
If it's some gas, you could be fucked up. I see some crazy.
All right, so chat, y'all see the difference.
That wasn't there.
The difference.
Y'all
see the difference, chat. He wants to explain everything away logically when I'm trying to tell him there is no logical explanation for this stuff. It's time to wake up.
Could it be? I'm not saying that's what it was. I'm asking you, could it be that you were high?
It could not.
You put those in there that I smoked a fat blunt. So I'm asking you, well, could it be that?
Oh, well, if you're gonna ask in that form, then no.
Okay.
It can never be.
That's all I'm saying. Because, Well,
then if we can. All right. So at the point that I seen this, I have been smoking for years at this point. 3 years to be exact.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say daily, but at least 2 or 3 times a week at minimum. At minimum. So it's not more of a I'm tripping, but yo, I know what weed tripping looks like, and my eyes are open. Weed don't trip me out when my eyes are open. It only trips me out when my eyes are closed. That shit is not normal. And I'll be the first to tell you, I can't explain what I saw, but I'll be the first to tell you I recorded it on my phone, and my phone has a black screen.
Your thumb was in the screen's vicinity, bro. That's what happened. And it was a stealth bomber. Okay, I was there.
What stealth bombers glow rainbow colors?
The gay ones. No, like, I don't know.
All right, this is
The gay ones.
here come the Men in Black. He's gonna be like all right, so like I'm gonna be one of the ones that they're gonna have to hit with the Men in Black thing. He's gonna be one of the ones that they just it'll be better if you don't know. That's the issue. Your ass you gonna be hit. They're gonna be like, hey, he's Asian. You know too much. I'll be like, listen, we can talk about this. They'll be like, no. Pling. Pling.
Just give him like a month. I'll go back a month. Like, right? You know, like let me keep the beliefs I have, but just let me go back a month. Like, you know.
Yeah, like, you know, before I started talking crazy. No, I can't. Well, what if no, click. Listen, wait. Hello, how you doing today?
Because that shit
just messed up.
He went so far that he forgot. He went back to his marriage. He went, he went back to mailman. Like,
I don't want to get hit with. I don't want to get.
But
hit
he
with
did
that,
that on
bro.
purpose. Though he was looking
hit
for an
with that.
apprentice the whole time, which is something we didn't really know.
I don't want to get hit with that, bro.
I think that's
it's not
out
my
there,
destiny.
man. I
it's
really
not my
think that's
destiny.
out there, man. There's some tech that's out there that I feel like we
It's
just don't
not
know
my
about.
destiny. I want to live. That's all I want to do is live.
Turning us gay. It's all connected. Yeah. And they're turning the frogs queer too. That's what's happening. They turn the frogs queer. Our kids play with the frogs. Our kids become queer. You know? And then our kids being queer buy queer frogs. So then the cycle continues, bro.
They're turning the frogs gay.
Yes, warts and frogs. All right, so you're getting warts and frogs.
They're turning
bro.
the frogs
You see that? Our kids are getting warts and frogs, bro.
gay.
Yeah.
They're turning the frogs gay.
Alex Jones is amazing.
Bro, if we could ever have Alex Jones on a show, like that would be such a monumental stream, bro. We would be able to be like, Alex, that ain't that serious. He'd be like, they're turning the frogs gay.
Not that serious? Is it Quebec not
Not
that
that
serious?
serious.
You know, is Albania not that serious? I don't know what those places are. Are they? Like, is China
Like,
serious? Like,
I don't know.
like,
Are they?
yeah,
He'd
they
be
are.
like, yes, they're definitely serious.
Oh, I've seen this lady who you might like, right? But she seems right up your alley, right? She's real like conservative, right? Her name is damn, I forgot her name, but she's this blonde girl, right? Petite little blonde girl. And she was saying some stuff today that was some real good truth. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up myself.
Yeah, if you can, I'd love to
It
see who
was
she is.
real,
So maybe I could,
real
work my
white.
magic. I probably wouldn't be ready for it, but you know, I'd be
She
ready
looks
to-
like though, like she'd be angry with sex. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't have time for that. I'm a
I mean,
conservative. Like,
I mean,
you know what
it might look like she's angry with sex, but I can make her not angry with sex. You know, that's
I
all
don't
I'm
think.
saying.
I don't even think this chick could do. I don't even think you could, man. I just think this chick is beyond that.
I'm gonna need you to put me on her. Put
She
me on
has
her.
so much hatred towards the man. All right.
Oh, bro, I can change her.
You can change. She hates men.
I can change her. I could change her. Listen, I'm the best. Listen, if I'm not good at, I'm not good at much. But when it comes to sports and changing a bitch from being a lesbian to being a straight woman, I'm good. I'm good at it. What's her name? I need to
Hold on, I got it because I forgot her name. It was really quick. I seen a couple of her videos.
I can definitely do it. I can do it. I'm
And
ready.
You
I'm ready
probably
for the
seen her
challenge.
because she goes on a lot of stuff, and she has her own stuff. I just
She
don't
ain't a
remember her
twin, is
name.
she?
No, yeah, there was twin black ladies, and one of them died. I remember that. Like,
Oh,
they
God.
supported Trump.
Yeah. Wow, I
Like,
forgot
one of
about
them
that.
they
Yeah,
both
I forgot
supported
about
Trump.
that.
He didn't even care. He didn't tweet him out or nothing. Like, you know,
You got mad when I tweeted out T'Challa, and I was like, bro, I was just trying to show support.
no,
Like,
I'm saying
well, you don't
Trump.
know.
Trump didn't even tweet him out or nothing. Like, yeah.
Bro, that's not fair. Like, yo, you can't. See, that's the problem.
They
You can't.
supported him bad.
You support somebody because they die, but you can't talk about them soon as you don't support them. Bro, why didn't you talk about them? That's all
What do you
I hear.
mean?
That's all I hear.
What does that have to do with T'Challa? I just didn't want to hear it. I just didn't want to hear it.
But
Not
you
on
wanted to hear
LagFest.
hers.
It had nothing to do with our LagFest though. That's
Oh
what all it
no,
was.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, but you wanted to hear about her.
Oh,
You
I
know?
didn't. I'm just saying that's what everyone's saying. Like he didn't speak on her behalf. He didn't mention her. He
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
he didn't be like,
she wasn't
hey,
worth it.
you
Yeah,
know,
'cause she
like
wasn't
this.
worth it.
I remember, I forgot their name. I remember this lady, and she was part of my campaign. Like, you know, they were just talking about like that. Well, I forgot her name. Peaches and Herb. I don't know.
It's all good. He'll find it for me later, guys. We can
Cherry.
and we'll talk about it later. Don't get on his ass for it, because I'll be on your ass for getting on his ass. You feel me?
No, I'm gonna find it.
Don't fight it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for stopping by the LagFest. Y'all are freaking goated. I can't even describe the level of heartfelt love that I have for y'all. Now, Custom, you know, he's not that into his feelings, so you know, we ain't gonna talk about it. But I love all of you guys from the depths of my y'all are top tier. Tomorrow we will be live 8 p.m. As long as freaking Playboy don't hold up on his end of the bargain. And if we come out later, we're gonna blame Playboy as soon as we get into the lobby. We gonna blame him 100%. Playboy flames. So, thank y'all for watching. Custom. He said,
Well, I'm looking for it.
You want me to wait till you see if you can find it?
Yeah.
All right.
Because I mean, she has some good points. Like,
we'll wait.
it was about the school thing. It was about schools and shit. God, this bitch got so many videos. Like,
that's how all women
but
are.
she does all this stuff you hate. Like, let California Democrats have Bud Light. Like, you know what I mean? She touches all.
It has
areas.
nothing to do with me hating that. It's just like, don't make a man that calls himself a woman the Bud Light representative. I don't even like beer.
Don't cook woke clothes in Target. Like,
exactly.
She's you know,
fuck a woke. Fuck
Adidas
woke
swimsuits, and like she talks about that stuff.
Yeah, we need her on the podcast. We'll do our best. We'll get her on.
Get the fuck out of here.
We'll get her on.
You know,
we'll get her on.
We don't have the paper to even talk to this bitch. Like, we couldn't even get to her.
Hey, listen, don't tell them that. Don't tell them that.
There's no way.
We gonna go crazy, bro. Don't tell them that.
We couldn't even get her, and we couldn't even.
They're not ready. They're not ready for the constitutional rights that we're about to propose on them. They're not ready.
Like $500 just to call her cell phone. Like, she's one of those. Like, get out of here,
bro. Even if she is one of those, eventually we go. It's time, bro. When she wants to. Hey, listen. When I get her on, I'm gonna need you to do me a solid and not drool over her. It'll happen next week.
No, I don't.
I mean,
in
a-
look,
in a-
unbeknownst
next
to
week
you,
in a year.
how you probably feel about black women is probably how I feel about whites. I'm good. I'm good on that, man. You know, you keep no. I was told a long time ago by my father, the only white girls that fuck with blacks are the ones that white dudes don't want. So that's exactly what I'm gonna get.
Bro,
Don't
your
want that.
father is a fucking G. Your father is a G, bro. Your
know,
father
so-
is a G.
I'm just good. You know, stick
Yeah.
to your own community, man. Like, or you know, somewhere around that minority-esque, but you know, really stick to your own community. Type of.
My own community is Irish. I mean, look at my beard. Look at my beard. Look at my trucker hat. Look at my beard.
There's nothing Irish about you. Get out of here.
Oh,
Everyone says that because I got a beard.
but mine is red. Mine is red. I'm not just some
That's a black
pretentious.
beard. What red? That's the stuff you dyed? That's what the guy's talking about? The stuff you dyed? You said in the beginning of the stream, you dyed your beard red. Or you dyed it or something. Right?
I'm done with you.
Did he say that at the beginning of the stream?
I
He
never
dyed
dyed it. I'm
Oh.
saying they thought I dyed it.
Okay, thought you dyed.
This is natural. Look at the red. I don't
That,
get
like,
this
is
red
that
from
sun
being
effect?
white. I get this red from being Irish.
Is that sun effect? That could be like pigment sun effect. Because you know, the sun hits it directly. Like a tattoo. It turns the tattoo green.
You right. You could, but who else do you know can drink straight vodka like me and not be Irish?
Yeah, that's the point.
Who you know? Who you know? Who
Your
you
brother.
know?
Your brother.
He's Irish.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well,
not
the other
you
guy
can't
that
use
left.
him.
The other guy that left. The other guy that left.
He
Yeah. Yeah.
he's
Like-
German. He's German.
Are you making that up? You know that. Like,
No, I do
it's
think
ski
Rich
or
is
what- no,
German. I think
Germans
he's
is
German. No,
different.
Richie's
Vulcan-
he's like dirty blonde hair, blue eyes, so I think he's low key German. We'll find out. I'll get him right. But for the rest of y'all that thought y'all was slick, gonna sit here and talk crazy about me and custom, it's time. It's time. Y'all better be ready for tomorrow. We got a big ass show for y'all tomorrow. Custom don't even know, but I got so much stuff ready. And I even have a special guest I gotta talk to him about before we get off the call. But until then, you guys are the fucking champions. The champions. Thank y'all so much for stopping by, being a fucking part of the. Hey, Custom, isn't this the rise of the beasts?
Wait, what?
The rise of the beasts.
The Rise of the Beast.
Yeah, you know the transfer. We are the rise of the beasts.
Oh, Transformers. Yeah.
We are the rise of the beasts.
Transformers. You know it's a guy.
You can't. You know, I'm not gonna say nothing. Thank y'all so much for watching.
Transformers. Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you tonight.
I could do a track. Like I could do a real good track, right? Maybe probably straight. Where is that video today, man?
Bro,
That's right, because it was one of the first things I saw when I woke up.
we're actually almost 3 hours into this. Are you serious? Have y'all really brought that much out of us? Hold up. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to confer. I'm gonna have to consult with my personal consultant.
Did they take her video down? That's fucking crazy. Wait, how do you look at shorts? That's the thing. How do you look at shorts?
All right, I'm back. The whole reason I left was because I was trying to custom talking crazy to me because he ain't got no beard. What? What? Nothing.
Beard.
You ain't got no beard. What?
Oh,
Nothing.
beard. I was like, I got a couple beers.
No, you ain't got nothing like this right here, big dog. You ain't got no.
No, I ain't got no
Look
beard.
at that scuffed up. Oh my god, look at
Well,
the
my girl wouldn't want me to
scuffed up.
grow one either. She says it all the time, like it's not her thing.
Yeah, and most women don't like beards.
Fucking bullshit.
That's probably the reason that I don't.
My
have
brother
one
got
right
one
now.
though. He gets to do his thing, you know.
He ain't got a beard like me though.
He's got a white woman though, so you know he gets.
But
to
he ain't
really
got a
do his
beard
thing.
like me though, does he?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most
you've
white
been probably growing yours a long time though. He hasn't.
3
I think-
months.
Yeah, it's not nearly like that. He did it a goatee for the longest, and now he's letting the stuff grow out.
He could grow his for 3 months. I grew this. This is a 3-month grow. I just don't shave it. Just 3 months.
Yeah, he does we do lineups, cuts every 2-3 weeks. Yeah, so he don't. Now he's letting it grow out, but.
All right, so you're saying if I came down to where you was, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean up there to where you was, you know, you'd hook me up with a legitimate beard cut? Is that what you said?
A beard?
A beard cut.
A beard cut?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there's some Dominicans who will fucking finesse you up. You get every
but
white
I'm
bitch
talking
in the
about
world
like, I'm talking about like I want a white woman to fuck with my beard. Make this shit right.
Go to a biker thing. There's tons of bikers on around over here, right here on Wealthy. There's like a biker place where there's like tons of black dudes with beards, and a lot of chicks fuck with that shit. We got places. I'm just like, do you want a biker?
Well, if that's
bitch?
the case,
that's the thing. Do you want a biker bitch?
Bro.
Like,
love you too,
a lot of
man.
people don't fuck
Come
with
over
the
whenever you want.
ODB biker bitches. Like, that's probably.
Hey, listen. If
These Dominicans do.
so
that
if
shit.
you wait. So do you have any hair on your head?
Yeah. I'm one of the
Alright,
rare
what's up?
people in my family to have that. A lot of like my dad went bald at 20, my uncle went bald at 21. My other uncle's bald now because his ex-girlfriend, she cut his hair at the top of his head. So he had dreads and everything, but he just refuses to grow it anymore because like she got him good. So he had to cut that part out and it looked stupid. So he just decided to be bald. And now that he shaved it so much, if he grows it back, it's like fucking crazy. Yeah.
Yo, that's terrible. That poor bastard.
Yeah, she got drunk. And
That's
he
poor
was
man.
telling her to leave and she didn't want to leave.
Hey, listen. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna let him ride and keep his solidarity. Y'all be safe. Custom, you have anything else you want to say before we
I'm
end
pissed
this
I can't.
podcast?
Her name is Tommy Lauren.
No, why would you do that?
Why?
That is my wife.
No, I found her. I didn't find the video, but I found her. Her name is Tommy Lauren. I didn't know she had a guy's name. That's the thing. I would have thought
Tommy Lauren is like it's a guy. Yeah.
That's what confused me. If she had like, I thought it was like Tiffany or some shit. It's Tommy.
Yeah, that's a guy's name.
But it has an I though. So what is it, Tomlin or something like that? What do you guys do? How do you
listen. Yeah, we had a land or like a man on it, you know, like free man or like Tom Land, you know what I'm saying? LAND or like a MAN.
If I find, I'll put it in the Discord, you guys.
All right. Hey, y'all don't be. If you have some custom kit gaming about this, I will see you personally. Just know that you give him a minute. He will put a name. You give him a minute. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all are fucking goated. Some gas.
All right, y'all.
Be safe.
Appreciate it,
love
man.
you
See y'all
guys.
tomorrow.
See y'all tomorrow. Facts. See y'all tomorrow. Let's go. Peace.